Yo, what is up, my people? What's cracking? What is up? What we got going on? Oh shit, what up, Shine?
Shout out to the topic. Booty cheeks versus Lima. Did I see booty cheeks or booty cheeks, right?
No, it's not booty cheeks.
Booty cheeks versus Lima. Shout out to the topic. Here
It's
for it.
boots, not booty
Boots.
cheeks. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yain goes, I heard booty cheeks. Chill out, Yain.
Booty cheeks. New
Marco.
names for further notice. Booty cheeks.
So you're not a fan of boots, huh?
Nah, I don't mess with him. I told you, 38 fights, all showcase bouts, 54, all smoke. We got Boots versus Lima. Out of all the smoke, 54 is probably the deepest division in boxing.
Yep.
Booty Cheeks is fighting Lima. And don't forget, this is the first of two tune-ups. This is the first of two tune-ups. So we got a second tune-up to look forward to. So I'm assuming he's probably gonna bring somebody up from 47.
Well, here we go. We got Jaron Ennis, Devin Haney, Brian Norman, Liam Parrow. Why is Fundora not in here? That's weird. I'm looking at BoxRec's #1 listings, and Fundora's not even there. How is that even possible? Charlo's not there?
For 54 or 47. You was reading 47 pounds.
Oh, you're right. I am reading 47 because okay, my bad. All right, my bad. Here we go. Backroom, Zayas. Zayas is #2. Yeah, okay. Virgil Ortiz, Fundora, Thurman, Madrimov, Lubin. Ooh. Charlo should be there, even though he's been inactive. Yeah, it's a good division. Very good division. Tim Zoo.
All smoke in that division.
And the
Boots
only
versus Limas.
Undefeated. Backroom, Zayas, Virgil. That's the only undefeated one. And then you got Caleb Walsh and Barkley, Samaki. You got guys who are kind of not that well known, undefeated. Nikita Zoo. Oh shit. Zoo's younger brother is in the same division.
Not to mention Zoo is in the division.
Zoo is too, yeah. Nikita Zoo. Wow, they all look alike. Nikita's blonde hair though. I don't think he's as good as Tim, but shit. Only time shall tell. Who the fuck? Oh, this is Oval.
Smoke up in that thing. Booty Cheeks. Booty Cheeks versus. Yeah, he don't have a name until further notice.
You look 6'6" with this fucking camera angle. I'll tell you that.
I'm 100% 6'6".
I
Fresh out the gym. Comedy
you.
Shirt. You see my comedy shirt?
Now hold on. Let's get it up. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. The Father and the Son's comedy tour. What's that from?
It's a comic. I forgot the name, but his son is buzzing. I think they have like a special somewhere, but I connected with them recently at the Laugh Factory. Totally forgot the name, but they gave me some swag.
Man, I'll tell you, just hearing anything about stand-up comedy gives me fucking PTSD as of now.
I already know.
What's up, Oval? What'd you say?
I was asking if he was a comedian.
Who, me? No. Yeah. I'm a consultant for the Laugh Factory in Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my little.
What's up with you, man? How you doing?
Who? Him? Me? Both?
Marco, you. Well, how both of you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
Marco Rubio.
There's stress, pressure, and stress in life, but I'm good. I'm gonna get my workout on a little later. Got to get my 10 rounds in. Otherwise, I am a maniac. I want to punch everybody in the face, so I want to relieve all that. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right, man.
So, hey, Oval, can you walk around okay or no?
What do you mean?
Because you have the MS, right?
Right, yeah, I use a walker.
You do it. Are you okay, or is it difficult for you?
It all depends. It depends on the day.
Because it seems like when you speak, there's no effects at all. It's more like your motor skill.
Yeah, it's physical.
Okay.
It's just like when I'm laying in the bed. like if I'm laying in the bed,
Mm-hmm.
I need that rest. I need to lie down because my legs are tired.
I got you.
And
Okay.
I have caregivers or whatnot.
Yeah, I see. So it seems you're on the medications, I assume, the L-Dopa or whatever.
Nah, it's what is it? It's I can't pronounce the name of it.
Do you feel like it helps you?
Yeah, it suppresses the lesions on my brain and my spinal cord. So
Okay.
basically, what MS is your body fighting against itself.
The autoimmune. Yep.
My white blood cells are attacking my nerves.
The myelin sheath on your nerves, right?
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it attacks there's a sheath on the nerves and it attacks it. And then when the sheath goes away, the nerves can't operate correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like extreme heat. I can't take like sunlight.
Damn.
Yeah, but it could be a lot worse. But yeah, I'm moving and I work myself out. And I mean, it's something you just have to live with.
Actually, the myelin sheath thing might be Parkinson's. I'm not sure. I'm confusing the two. But anyway, but
Yeah.
you seem okay. I mean, I know Montel Williams. You remember him, the old talk show
Yeah.
host? He's had that MS for years, and he said it's a lot of pain, but the medication keeps him somewhat normal.
Yeah, but it affects people differently. Richard Pryor died of MS.
Yeah, and he was shaking and stuff. Yeah, and he couldn't really talk. So, yeah, I mean, you seem like you're doing okay. So, God bless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? God bless.
Jackie out there, I'm still 100%, boo. I'm still 100%.
They say
Jackie's in.
Montel smoke a lot of dope though.
Montel
Weed.
Williams smoked dope? You mean like weed?
Weed.
Is that
weed.
bad for
No, I
MS?
mean, I guess it
No.
helps him. I think it helps him.
Yeah, it might help them because of the neurological effects.
Uh-huh.
I tried it once, but it didn't help. It didn't help me because I was just paranoid.
Me too. I wish I liked weed. You smoke weed, Alan? Alan, do you smoke weed? You're muted.
Don't incriminate yourself.
I tried it, man. I tried it when I was going through my custody dispute, but after that, it was all medicinal. So I haven't really done it. I drink a little wine here and there, but that's about it.
It makes me feel paranoid too. I'm not a fan.
Now, the THC can help a lot without getting high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people just want to get, some people just want to get high.
Yeah, so there's a particular strand that makes you paranoid. So I think it's like a upper. So probably like a sativa can make you paranoid versus a whatever the other strand. I'm sure a chatter know what I'm talking about.
Sativa and indica, yeah.
The indica relaxes you. Sativa can whatever.
That's what they say, but I'll tell you, man, I've tried it and the shit all hits me the same way. I've never noticed a difference. I think that's psychosomatic, but whatever. Yeah, I wish I liked weed though. I do because it's so common now. Like I envy the dude who could just smoke all day and chill, but yeah, I'm not into it, unfortunately. I'm not into it. I like kratom. You guys ever heard of kratom? That's my shit.
No.
It's a leaf. It's a leaf from Southeast Asia. That you basically eat it. It's good for a lot of different things.
Yes, sir. HLD.
Or you could just drink cognac every day like HLD.
Yeah.
What's going on, Alan Day? Since you said hello first. Yo, Marco, what's going on?
What's up?
What you up to over there, Alan Day? I see you doing some health shit.
Well, I just got out the gym, so I'm just getting my recovery.
Getting your protein? Okay.
Yeah, getting my recovery on.
Amino acids in? Good deal.
So what do you do? You lift weights, Alan? Or you do cardio or what?
Yeah. So I cycle. So I cycle and I lift. I lift for Tony. So, trying to stay, slender, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not trying to bulk up, so I'm trying to stay,
Yeah, I mean, you look like a big dude. What are you, like 240, some shit like that?
Yeah, like 240. So I'm trying to stay around there. When you start getting older, the weight's not good for you.
You gotta make sure. You gotta make sure. Hey. Like I'm seeing a little bit around the midsection. That's what you gotta take care of.
I'm gonna run in Costco.
Okay.
And get the stuff to bring out to you. Okay.
I'm gonna mute him. That's what's up?
Yeah, we all concerned about our weights and stuff. But one of the main things that you really got to focus on is the visceral fat around your mid waist, especially us men. It's what fucks everything up. It's not just weight and fat around your body. It's the visceral fat around your organs, your liver, all that shit. That's where you have to really take care of your weight at. And nowadays you got the DEXA scan, which I mean it's not expensive for you to lay down on this machine and
Bro,
it gives you the readings.
HLD.
Am I echoing?
Nah, not to me.
No.
Yeah, I feel like I'm lucky. I've always been pretty thin, so I don't really get that shit. But I know what you mean. It is a problem for me.
It's a major problem here in the U.S. because a lot of our foods are all fucked up and enhanced. And
you know, like Nestle, for example, has different ingredients in European chocolate than they do here because Europe will allow
all of our food. All of our food. All our food is geo-hacked. All of our food is all fucked up geo-hacked. The flour that we use here for our bread is not the same flour that they use, for an example, in Italy. It's not at all. Not at all.
I don't fuck with bread, by the way. I don't fuck with bread, pasta. Yeah. None of that.
It's not worth it. I heard you say something that kind of caught my eye, Marco.
What?
You wish you could do weed just because everybody else fucking does it?
No, not because everybody does it. I wish I could do weed because the people who do it and get the effects and the benefits that they say they get sounds dope.
You're supposed to use marijuana as an actual medicine, but a lot of
only if you have if you have a like I think my man is on the panel who and hopefully I'm not mistaken, the gentleman who has MS.
Yeah.
What man? What you change your name a lot?
We call them Oval Office is what we call it.
Oval Office. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm bored. So I just put stuff.
Yeah, but I thought I recognized your voice earlier before I got on, and look, if you have a medical condition, like a real medical condition, yeah, but as a coping mechanism to life, like all these fuckheads are doing, like your Mr. Ness on TBV, that's just the coping mechanism of life is what the reason he uses it for.
Yeah,
it's not for no medical reason. That's just some bullshit. I hate how he promotes it like it's something you're supposed to do, like if you're chewing gum and shit.
That's what I noticed about weed when I've done it. It literally stops you from thinking. The problem with that is the problems, whatever's going on, it's still going to be there. It just stops you temporarily from thinking about it.
How many times is that fool on live? He goes, oh man, I forgot my train of thought.
It affects people differently. It doesn't do that anymore. But some people can function. I knew people who can function and live their life, and they high all day. I don't.
It's very true what you just said, my man. Oval. It's very true. Everybody does. I mean, I think there's a majority of how it affects, but then you have a segment of people how it gets them paranoid, it gets them crazy, it gets them manic. It gets them depressed. It gives them anxiety. It gives them so not everybody can now. Yeah, there's probably maybe the majority of people, maybe 60%, where it's a relaxing type of shit and whatever. But there's a segment of people where it affects them so differently.
My problem is I'm a control freak, and I feel like when I get high on weed, I don't have any control, and I don't like it.
What I don't like about anything is that I don't want to have anything that controls me, makes me think I need it. I need to use this. I need to have that. That alone is just not good. Oh, I gotta wake up. One bad habit I had is coffee.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I gotta have it in my morning. I can't wake up and not have coffee.
You still
coffee isn't a bad habit. Coffee, that's the truth.
Caffeine, what he's literally, there's caffeine addicts that can literally you can get.
But it's not overall. It's not overall. It's not good for you. Overall, it's not.
You could develop physical dependence on certain things, right? Weed there's no physical dependence, but coffee there is. You can start getting shakes and jitters. It's not bad like heroin, but yeah.
No. But my point is just having something that tells yo, man, I gotta have it.
Yeah, you're a control freak like me. That's control.
Now I gotta have it. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Can I go a day without not having it?
Yeah, I mean, my thought is everything in moderations. You know what I mean? Nas said it. Nas called it. What is it? King's disease. King's disease is real.
I never heard that. That's dope.
King's disease when you overuse something and get gout and all types of crazy elements
Yeah,
within your
gout
body.
that's when you don't have any vegetables and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Gout
it's
is
real.
my dad had it. You develop in your joints
Acid.
like
Yeah.
cheese. It was almost like cottage cheese buildup, and it's real painful. You can't
A lot of beer, a lot of meats,
bend your
red meats.
joints. Yup.
And it's hereditary too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I'm not getting it. Fuck that. My
So
dad also had it.
imagine, you have people who smoke weed who probably have some other predisposed conditions to whatever fucking else, and then you throw this on top of it. So I just don't think that it's now if you had you have people have cancer, they say it helps them alleviate, but like my gentleman here with MS. I've heard some, and vice versa, because I think he said it himself. Some people it does good for them, some people it doesn't.
It's about.
There's a lot of people that can smoke weed. Probably like I don't smoke weed every day, but I sometimes do. Like maybe like once a week. But you
don't do shit for me,
does
man.
make me paranoid. Like you guys
It
were
does.
saying.
It does make you paranoid.
The indica does relax me.
We don't do shit for me, man. It never did shit for me.
I've done I've done brownies. I haven't really smoked weed actually. I've only done edible. I've done mushrooms. I've tried all that shit. Weed and mushrooms to me almost hit the same way. It's just like it fucks up time. Things start getting kind of
really
swervy. Yeah, like time meaning like wait, was that just like I remember being like did 5 minutes just pass or was that half an hour ago?
Dude, do you hallucinate off the mushrooms?
No, I don't hallucinate. The only thing that happens is sometimes like I'll be watching TV and things will look a little like liquidy, like that. But I don't see shit that's not there.
Yeah, you're hallucinating then.
I've heard mushrooms. There's certain strains of mushrooms that can help with illness.
I heard microdosing mushrooms is apparently really, really helpful. But I mean,
yeah, I heard that as
I've
well.
never done any of that stuff. I'm scared of that stuff.
I mean,
Yayan, you keep talking about white stuff, but you're fucking one shade away from me, Yayan. Literally, even though you got fucking Soul Glow, Eric LaSalle's face, you're one shade away from me. So stop.
Hey man, and your king took a ayahuasca shit, bro. So I don't know what you're talking about. Being just all white.
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
Hey, Marco, are you?
Ayahuasca. What's up, Tim?
Well, I was saying, earlier they were like trying to give you a little bit of ish about basically Boots and Roy Jones Jr.
Oh, on
you were
TVD,
totally
yeah.
right. Roy Jones Jr. has more flash on that. You know,
Roy
what I mean?
Jones looks. Boots looks nothing like Roy to me. Nothing. Like
I know.
yeah,
That's why I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. I don't, because Roy was so like. There's fighters who have kind of reminded me of Roy. I don't know how far you go back with boxing, Timothy, but there was a fighter named David Reed. You remember him?
Yeah.
No, he did.
The American Dream. The American Dream.
Yes, right? He reminded me a little bit of Roy. In terms of nobody's like Roy, but he was very explosive, very quick.
Well, you can't say that because Roy was heavily influenced by Muhammad Ali. So,
well, I'm just telling you what David Reed reminded me of.
You gotta be such an athletic fucking fighter, and there's very, very, very few like that. Like I said, most athletic fighters. I mean, most athletic studs here in America are not doing boxing, so they're in other sports. But I bet you take some of these fucking cornerbacks and bring them into boxing, bro.
I totally remember the American Dream.
I'm gonna play this. You tell me if you don't think that there's a little bit of Roy Jones-esque qualities here.
Yeah, so the American Dream, David Reed actually moved up in weight, and he kept moving up in weight, and then basically
the gold trunks, obviously.
he got his ass kicked by that Indian guy.
Woo! That's not Roy right there. Come on.
He has his open hand stance like him, and he attacks. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Look, he goes low, but it's more the explosiveness. Very fast, very Royish. He's from Philly. He was
very deliberate is what I see. I don't see the speed. I see deliberate.
Well, hold on. No,
hey, what was that guy's name?
That combo he just
the Indian guy that beat him up. Remember?
Indian guy didn't beat him up. Trinidad beat him.
Well, I'm talking. His name was like Shiraz or something like that.
Hey Marco, so play some Sergio Martinez as well. He had that open handstand as well.
But this is Sergio is different. Sergio had his hands down by his hips. Roy,
you guys, I'll look up the name for you. Sorry.
Sergio was super flashy and athletic as well, though.
Look at that. Whoa, right there. That was Royish right there.
Yeah.
Hooks. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's on the undercard. Oh, this is the Montel Griffin fight.
David Reed was a good fighter, but he kept moving up, and then he
super
overextended
fast.
himself and got
Look at
knocked
that! Look at
out.
the speed. No, that's very Royish to me.
Yeah. You right. You right. And he does have some.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Some
Yeah.
athleticism that
That's what I'm saying. So he's not Roy per se, but he's one of the closest I saw that reminded me of Roy back in the day. I'm trying to think of others.
But Roy acted like Roy versus the best.
Sergio
You know what I mean?
Martinez.
A young Andre Berto was very quick, twitchy, kind of similar.
But what was the competition right there with David Reed compared? Like Roy was Roy, no matter who the fuck was in front of him.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like he was. It's not like, remember when we saw Boots do the, he was trying to do the robot or something like that in that one fight, but it was a versus who? You know what I mean? He was acting off Mr.
I get it. But David Reed's big knock was, he was fighting Trinidad and these guys with he only had like 12 fights because he was a gold medalist. You guys remember his gold medal fight? He was getting his ass whooped the whole fight and landed one punch literally in the last 5 seconds of the last round of the fight, knocked money out. Crazy dramatic gold medal victory. So that catapulted him, and now they started fast tracking his career, but it hurt him because he needed a little.
You guys on BoxRec, they're not showing the WBA anymore, right?
No, the WBA's been.
You know how much money that probably cost them to get the technicians to go in there and remove all that? Like, it's really worth it.
Yeah, it's stupid.
No, it only takes one button, bro.
What you mean one button? You got to go into every single fucking or unless, I don't know, maybe you're right. Maybe they have some kind of a program where they could just, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the boot showboating and open handstand, it comes off as disingenuous, being that his entire career is showcase bouts.
What year did he win the medal? You got 96, maybe? What year was David Reed a gold medalist? 96, I believe?
Maybe.
I believe 96.
It might have been before that, too, but I'm not
sure.
sure.
What was his height? What was his highest weight class?
Reed? He fought at 54, I believe. Only. He might have started at welter, but I think he was at 54 primarily. I mean, I interviewed him maybe 3-4 years ago. He's a poor guy. He has some, I don't know if it's effects from boxing or if it's.
Oh, you guys. Hey, Marco, it's Omar Shika. Remember Omar Shika?
Yeah, I know Shika. He was trained by Kevin Rooney. He was my trainer. Wait, Shika beat up David Reed?
Yeah, look it up, dude. It was crazy.
I believe you.
And then David Reed was all laughing about it, and I'm like, I don't know what you're laughing about. You're getting your ass kicked.
Wow. No,
he was fast tracked way too fast for his game, where he was at with his maturity.
Absolutely.
But they man, several people did that versus Trinidad.
That's what Vargas says.
Right.
Vargas and Reed are both guys who Trinidad whooped early, and they both say the same thing. We weren't ready.
They never been the same since.
Yeah. I mean, Trinidad was, Trinidad's probably the greatest Puerto Rican fighter, right? Would you put him over Camacho?
Yes.
Trinidad was. I mean, he only has 3 losses, and they're all to bigger guys. Although I do think I've said this, the De La Hoya fight should have been a loss, but it wasn't. De La Hoya just looked like a better, like a different level.
I can admit that De La Hoya early on, it was looking better.
Yeah.
Not overly, but better.
Yeah, he was.
But I'm sorry. The punishment at the times that he was getting from Trinidad got him where he got him at the end.
No, he
couldn't
did.
hang.
He did, but it
couldn't
wasn't.
hang.
But it was only because De La Hoya wasn't fighting. He was just trying to
because he couldn't. He would have been knocked out.
I don't agree with that.
He would have been knocked out.
I don't agree with that.
Why would HBO put that piece up that I gave you? And they were all interviewed by people. He would have been knocked out.
I know. Well, now we're splitting hairs. He said his legs were tired, but I think it's because he decided to run and he's not used to running like that. Not because the shots
he couldn't hang with Tito. That power is real.
Can't take your
that power is real, and it ain't no.
It is. No, it is. But let's not forget, Boricua. Let's not forget. Plaster of Paris has been alleged numerous.
Oh, get out of here, bro! Look at Tito's Trinidad's hands today, bro. They still look like bowling balls.
That's mad gay. What'd you say, Timothy?
Who was loading their gloves?
Trinidad. It's been alleged by a couple fighters.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. I actually thought when I saw that when he was fighting before he fought Bernard Hopkins, remember how they had that whole
what's he
scandal?
The thing with me was like, since I was a fighter and I was around these guys, I always assumed like most of our mentalities, like 90% or 90 whatever percent of fighters that I've been around in the gym, we don't want to win like that. We want to win for real. There's something about a one-on-one sport where it's like they don't really want to cheat. Yeah, it happens, but the majority of us are such egomaniacs. It's like, no, I want to win because I won. So it's not in the character of most boxers.
Subpar for people who use that type of shit. It will be for subpar fighters.
Javon, get the fuck out of here. Roy got
I think
caught
that
once.
basically Felix Trinidad also moved up too much. Like when he was
Well, he peaked early. You gotta understand, like that fight. Hey, that fight versus Trinidad, both undefeated 26-year-old pound for pound motherfuckers.
What's up, Mikhail? Yeah, see, Trinidad was really a welterweight. Even though he did beat Joppy for the middleweight, he was a welterweight like that. Anything above welter was too big for him, I believe.
No,
yeah, I know Roy
popped Javon, probably okay at like 154.
He should have stayed at 154, but he won.
If you watch my interview, Javon, Roy, and this is why I give all fighters a one-strike rule for PEDs, because if you know anything about supplements, which based on your pictures, you musclehead dude, you do, supplements are not tested by the FDA. They're not tested. Anything can be in them. Supplements have.
But yo. He tested for some serious shit. Let's start. No, yes, he did. Roy was on top.
No, either way, what he tested for has popped up in other supplements in GNC.
Did he take, you guys, I took the same exact shit that Roy took. It was Ripped Fuel. Wasn't it? Was it called Ripped Fuel?
I don't know what it was. He just told me it was some shit off GNC.
Yeah, you could get Ripped Fuel. Like,
and mind you,
Ripped Fuel would have had that shit that they banned it after the 2000s. It was a diet drug for cutting weight.
Javon, Ostarine does get a.
It doesn't give you anything but lower your testosterone. That's the shittiest drug ever.
A pass because I give everybody one strike. I believe that he could have been tainted. One strike. Now, if it ever happens more than once, there's no excuse because now you know.
No. You can't give him a pass because he obviously came in a camp out of shape, way overweight.
Well, here's the thing.
He knew exactly what he was trying to accomplish.
It looked to me like he was probably trying to cut weight, but not to get.
He definitely was. He just so you know what I mean.
Rip Fuel had ephedrine. That's what it had.
Yeah, whatever it was. Like, look, it happens. It happens. Honestly, you guys can't say that there's fighters who accidentally did that because it's happened. So,
well, yeah, dude. I'll be honest with you, dude. Don't take ephedrine. Like, I got fucking heart issues and shit. But like ephedrine, if you actually use it for what its purpose is, it's adrenaline. The adrenaline actually opens up your airwaves.
Ephedrine is used to open up your bronchials. They sell it still over the counter, guys. I mean, there's a product called Bronk that people use and they mix it up with caffeine pills and aspirin, and it basically has the same effect as it used to have for
if you do it bad, you can turn it into meth, basically.
Right. But the reason it was banned is because you had these stupid ass fucking football players taking 10, 12 fucking pills before a fucking workout, and they blew up their heart like dumbasses. If you take like 100 pills of asprin, you're gonna die too. You know what I mean? It's
Sudafed turns to meth. Let me tell you guys something about Sudafed is what they turn to meth. The real. Let me tell you something about Sudafed. I just got
right. Yeah, right. Sudafed is pseudoephedrine.
I got
pseudoephedrine.
I got Sudafed just recently. I was taking it because I had a cold and my nose was totally stuffed. So I was taking it because it constricts the blood vessels, right? So it was helping. But then when I stopped taking it, kind of like the Afrin spray, my nose started swelling. They call that a rebound effect. So my body, in essence, had to withdraw for like 2 or 3 days. My nose was just swollen, like I could barely breathe out of it until finally, it went through my system. Like, what the fuck?
It's illegal, right?
No, since it's not illegal, you just have to
like
show your ID.
NSAC or whatever.
No, you have to show your ID, and you can't buy too much of it because then they'll think you're trying to,
Well, I know you have to show your ID, and you can't buy too much, but under the boxing rules and regulations, you're not allowed to take ephedrine.
Oh, you can't have Sudafed if you're fighting?
No,
I don't know.
You have to.
Hold on, explain to me why Sudafed is just a vasoconstrictor.
You would have to have a damn it, I'm forgetting all these rules right now. The exemption form for any stuff that's on the ban list. That could, like, for example, let's say you're diabetic. You can't take insulin unless you get an exemption.
Well, that's
You know
the
what I mean?
problem. I get
Or if you have asthma, you can't take albuterol unless you have
that's
an
the problem.
exemption.
So Sudafed by itself just constricts your blood vessels. But the problem is if you take methamphetamine, what pops up is that ephedrine or Cedrin, however you pronounce it. So you engineer the Sudafed to become something else. So that's illegal. But if you just took normal Sudafed, it's not going to give you a competitive advantage. The problem is blood tests. There's no way of deciphering if you took Sudafed or if you engineered it to become meth. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of. But we also have,
You gotta buy a whole bunch to make. I mean, like it's regulated, right? Like right now, like I said, there's a product called Bronchade you could get a ephedrine for. It's to open up your breathing.
Yeah, I ain't never taken fucking.
But
the sad thing is you guys, I do take Bronchade sometimes.
you know about Bronchade? Okay.
What is it?
So
what's Bronchade?
That shit has equally amount of what I think it was Xanadrin had in back in the day.
Timothy, Timothy, why do you take it and what does it do?
So essentially, like, I have really bad allergies and I wear contacts and stuff.
Okay.
So it's like basically I have
it
allergies
restores
so
free
bad that
breathing.
I literally can't
Let me
breathe.
finish. You can't breathe.
Yeah, I literally can't breathe.
What, your nose or everything?
Like my
Chest.
nose, and
Your
then
lungs
my
too? Your
eyes
chest?
itch and
Or
everything.
just your nose?
Like I literally have like allergies. Like my
But is
nose,
it in your lungs as well or just your nose?
It's like my nose, and then I cough. Yeah, it's in my lungs. I cough.
Okay.
Air passages, yeah.
So this constricts the blood vessels. So let your nose open up.
No,
Yeah,
I'm reading
so
I'm reading
basically
it. I'm reading it right off the web. Basically, what it does, it opens up your lungs for either to restore free breathing.
Oh, the broncho thing does. So it does nothing with the blood
it's a relief of mild intermittent asthma symptoms is what it's
because Sudafed is only a vasoconstrictor, which means it constricts the blood vessels so your nose can open up. That's what Sudafed does. I don't know about this broncho
Bronchade
thing.
is literally Sudafed, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing.
So that's the active ingredient is only Sudafed in bronchade?
Sudafed is the main brand. The active ingredient is ephedrine.
It comes from the ephedra plant.
Yeah.
Well, Sudafed is the active ingredient is pseudoephedrine, right?
No. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, it is. PS. There's two different kinds of Sudafed. One is the kind that doesn't work. The other one's the kind that is, controlled by the government. You have to show your ID. I was just taking the shit.
I have to show my ID.
Right,
that I'm over 18, and they only give me a certain amount per month.
So pseudoephedrine is the only ingredient in this broncho thing?
No, in this broncho thing is ephedrine, pure 25 milligrams of ephedrine.
Okay, hold on. That's the only ingredient.
Yeah, so pseudoephedrine,
that's the only active ingredient.
Ephedrine is a sympathetic amine derived from an ephedra plant. Stimulate bronchodilator. Okay, that's the difference, right? So Sudafed is just a decongestant, whereas ephedrine is a bronchodilator as well. Okay,
they're both decongestants. That's what you.
Right. No, they both are, but Sudafed isn't a bronchodilator as well.
That's I'm gonna look up.
No, it's not. It's not. Sudafed is the
same exact thing. I think pseudo.
It is, bro.
Pseudo when they're just to confuse us.
No, I'm telling you.
I'm looking it up, guys.
I am too. So no, it's pseudoephedrine is not a broncho. I'm telling you, I was just on the shit. All it does is constricts your blood vessels, whereas the other one is a bronchodilator. Very, very different. Yeah, they're different.
So is Bronchade illegal? I mean, not illegal, but I mean, not.
It's a controlled substance where you can only buy maybe like a pack maybe once a month. With your driver's license.
No, I mean if you're gonna fight in a boxing match.
Oh yeah, it's
yeah, definitely, because you can't have your lungs opening up because that gives you an advantage. You'll be able to breathe better and have
like what I just said about how athletes use it to cut weight and shit. If you buy Bronchade and you're using it for those type of shit, that's illegal because you're using it outside of what it's meant for. You're supposed to use it just for your condition. If you're trying to use it to cut weight and shit, that is illegal.
Yeah,
that's why they eliminated it.
Right. So Bronchade is only ephedrine. Okay, yeah. So if ephedrine is bronchodilator and a decongestion, whereas Sudafed is just a decongestion. Okay, so yeah, so it is different. So yeah, that makes more sense.
I'll be honest. I'm surprised that you guys know like a lot about this because Like I don't try to use
But
it.
he knows it because he gets sick all the time. Poor
I don't get
guy.
sick all the time. I literally
But-
just was on the shit, and I was shocked how it fucking gives you withdrawal.
I know it because I'm into all this shit.
I did. I was using Afrin, and that's a known, like, that'll give you withdrawal symptoms. They call it rebound. And so to get off the Afrin, I took the Sudafed. But then it turns out the fucking Sudafed does the same shit. It's just not as severe as the Afrin.
So pseudoephedrine and ephedrine are related decongestions that differ in potency and use. Ephedrine is more of a potent natural stimulant with stronger central nervous system and broncho.
There you go. The broncho is the big difference.
While what it's saying is because pseudoephedrine is that cheap shit. It's not as potent. Look at while pseudoephedrine is less potent. Synthetic, so it's in the same family but just weaker.
No, the difference.
It's like weed. There's different weeds they're stronger than others, right? And that's what it is.
Courses of action. One is a decongestion. They're both decongestions.
You're a crackhead, you man.
The
you
other
are
one is also a bronchodilator. That's the big difference.
It just said it right there. They're the same shit, but just lower.
Right.
And for purposes, medical purposes, they're used differently.
Right, but the Bronchade is a bronchodilator, which that would be a big no-no in boxing. You know, decongestion won't do shit in boxing, but a bronchodilator would give you a huge advantage.
You still got to report it to the medical stuff that you're taking.
I think the big point is you guys would all agree that you probably don't want to do this unless you're actually trying to,
Well, a decongestion isn't going to give you any kind of medical edge, but a bronchodilator will. So that's the difference. But Sudafed, the reason I think that they don't allow it is because the test comes up for Sudafed the same as it would come up for methamphetamine. Because
ECA, that's what they call it. What the guys use it for when they go buy it is ECA. It's ephedrine, they take caffeine pills and a baby aspirin. You take that, you do that twice a day, and it's the same thing as taking, those cutting weight pills that they had in the late 90s and 2000s.
Yeah.
Which ones were those?
Exactly. I remember I was saying Xenadrin back then in the 2000s.
Xenadrin? I don't remember that.
Xenadrin, yeah.
That's when you were like, what, in your 40s?
Yeah. I lost 28 pounds in 30 days.
You might be younger than me. You're definitely close to my age. I don't know if you're younger.
Something, bro. I'm something, man.
A little older.
But I remember we had a bet. We all put in. It was like 8 of us or 10 of us. We all put $50 in the pot, and whoever lost the most weight after 60 days was gonna win it. But then I got on this shit and I started my diet late at 30 days and still won it.
Well, Marco, what do you think about this ephedrine stuff? What
do I think about it? What do you mean? Like in terms of what?
Like it should be like illegal, like not illegal, but like illegal as far as like,
Well, in boxing, I just learned I didn't know what it was until we just looked up. In boxing, like I said, it's a huge. That could be. How long does it take to kick in when you take it?
Immediately within.
No, it takes me like 20 minutes.
3 minutes?
Yeah, 20 to 30
and
minutes.
And it's a pill?
It's a pill,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what, by the way, remember the whole, give me the bottle, the one I mixed, the other bottle? That's what people alleged that Panama Lewis gave to Aaron Pryor was a bronchodilator.
Well, it works immediately only if you're taking it with caffeine and some other like an baby aspirin.
Well, why don't we ask the dude here who takes it? Do you take it with caffeine, Timothy? You just pop it?
No, because he's not cutting weight, man. He's not.
No, we're talking about.
Sometimes I do, but the only reason I know this is because sometimes I drink caffeine no matter what. So when I ended up mixing them together, I realized like, hey, I feel really great.
it gets you motivated.
Let me ask you a question. How often do you take it? You take it every day during allergy season?
No, I got heart conditions. They're like, I can't take it at all.
Because I'm assuming you can't take that for more than like 7 days in a row or you'll get a dependence to it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Well, it plateaus. I mean, it's not something you can take it because eventually your receptors they just don't react the same way.
Right. You end up building a tolerance, or you get the rebound effect and you need it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I think the caffeine part is the part that makes you want to need it because you're taking so much caffeine.
No, I'm telling you, man, you need it because I just went through this. Your vessels now switch and they can't be open. they constrict without it, so they end up needing it to stay open. So now your nose is clogged and
There's
your lungs
definitely-
until you take it, because your body's like, oh, we don't need to do this ourselves. This medication's coming in. So
There's definitely a withdrawal for sure.
yes, that's what I'm saying. I just went through that with the fucking Sudafed. It wasn't crazy, but it was there. I think that might have been what Panama Lewis gave what's his face, because that's what he alleged the whole time. That he gave Aaron.
I don't know how long ephedrine has been out on.
I've been told that was just cocaine, like cocaine.
No. I mean, look, nobody ever admitted. We don't know for sure, but the couple people in the camp recently came out and said no, it was asthma pills. They called it. Crushed it up, put it in the water.
Then it could have been that.
Could have
But
been
I don't know if it. What year was that?
81 or 2 or some shit like that.
That was Aaron Pryor versus
Arguello won. But in the rematch, everything was tested, so he was clean and he beat Arguello even easier. So that really debunked a lot of, but Panama Lewis was a dirtbag. So, like, I don't put that past him at all. You know what I mean? But that's crazy. And we looked this up. I didn't know that there was a bronchodilator that could work so quickly.
Yeah, that shit's been around in the United States since 1926. Like products like Vicks.
You just looked it up. Okay, so it could have easily been that.
There's a lot of stuff that we talk about nowadays, and it's been around for fucking ever, bro. It's what the fuck?
Shit, cocaine used to be in Coca-Cola. Literally, cocaine was in Coca-Cola.
No, Coca-Cola still imports coca leaves for the tasting. You do know that, right?
Nah,
they're the only company in the United States who's allowed by license to import coca leaves for their tasting. Look it up if you don't believe me.
I believe you.
Hey, Marco, what are you drinking? That brown
coffee.
Chocolate milk coffee?
Yes, it's espresso with a little milk and a little bit of a stevia monk fruit natural sweetener.
Oh, okay.
Coffee, baby. That's how we gets down. You feel me?
Cold?
Is it cold? Yeah, it's iced. Here.
Hey, Aiden, so you change your name too, so it's Timothy some days, and then it's
this is Timothy's new. Timothy,
I didn't hear.
Where you
it
from?
was Jersey Aiden.
Timothy, where are you from, and what's your age range?
What are your pronouns?
Nothing. He's quiet. Maybe he stepped away.
Are you white, black, Hispanic?
Yo, man, I'm gonna be racist. He sound white.
He could be either or.
Yeah, I'm white, man.
You're white.
But
where
you remember
from,
me, right?
Timothy?
Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
Is it?
I remember now. You've been on the panel before. You said that. Yeah.
Last question. What's your age range? I don't know. You might not want to give your exact.
I'm 42. It was
you're in our age. All right, cool, perfect.
Yeah,
cool.
It was my birthday yesterday, actually.
Happy
birthday, Chief.
So you've been in my room before? You just haven't called in, or this is your first time?
Yo, what the fuck you mean you've been in your room?
I've been in your room, and it was weird. No. The weird thing is, Marco, is we've spoken before, and you probably don't remember me.
Where'd we speak?
On Discord.
Discord? I don't really talk on Discord.
Well, me either. But still,
Marco, kick you out the room.
Okay.
But anyway, Marco, I watch your channel all the time. Don't worry.
I appreciate it.
You're a very intelligent man.
Thank you, man. I'm glad you called in. I want
now he's kissing that. Intelligent.
Hey, that sounds
you, dude. Not kissing anyone's
that sounds so
smarter than you, HLD, and you're like 67.
He said, "Been in your room, man. Looking you with that ephedrine,
bro." So you've been a boxing fan your whole life, Timothy?
Yeah, pretty much.
Who's your favorite fighter of all time?
Of all time, and I know this is gonna be a stupid answer.
Nah, bro, it's your favorite fighter. Fuck everybody else, bro.
It's Roy Jones Jr.
Why was that stupid? Whoa!
Brown noser.
Why would that be stupid?
Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot.
Remember, I went into the Boxing Voice, and they were trying to quiz me and stuff, like who was the first person that Roy Jones Jr. knocked down. And I was like,
hey,
they were like, oh,
hey, I hope we don't have another Alberto here, man.
But the reason why is because Roy Jones Jr. I mean, he's flashy and everything, but he did after as time went by, he did stop dropping his left hand and dropping his right hand, and then
no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Roy Jones was people say he lost because he got old, or because he's lost his reflexes and he has no fundamentals, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. He lost because mentally he was done.
No, he did. No, You got to give in. He lost because his athletic ability was not the same.
No,
It was
absolutely
not the same. It was not the same.
Nope, not true at all. You know,
You never listen to reason.
you've never
Marco.
been in the ring, guys. You don't know what it's like when, and I don't usually like pulling that card, but you don't know when it's like when you're mentally you're not into it, and that happens with every.
That may be,
Yeah.
but that's not the reason why we saw a major decline in Roy
Really?
Jones
So
Jr.
if Roy Jones went from not losing one round to not throwing any punches, literally overnight.
How old was he when he lost?
35, 36. He was also.
Thank you. Well, isn't that the average, if not the most, where all fighters?
It is, but you're
Take
generally.
You guys
Listen
don't have to argue with
listen
each
to
other.
me, listen to me.
Jesus. I mean, you
Generally,
can, but
see a decline. You don't just see a fucking 360.
In boxing, it takes one punch. You see your decline, bro.
Hey man, you're passionate with every word you say, man.
Who?
Tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, HLD.
I didn't say that, but you
Hey.
like you like that angry Puerto Rican.
Say it.
I stand on my 10 toes on what I'm gonna say. As simple as that. You're gonna rebut me. I'm gonna rebut harder back.
No, that's like 20 toes.
Yeah, hey, bro.
He's like, I ordered a chocolate milkshake, not the vanilla.
Come
I
on.
want
Yeah, motherfucker. Now.
Fun truck. I thought you were my man. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, Fun Truck? Thought you're my man. Don't make me. I'll get in the ring with you. You think you're so fucking good?
Hey Marco, so like I think that his mental energy like ran out, but he did. His physical body ran out too. Like he went up to heavyweight, he came right back down.
Absolutely, it was both. It was both. No, it was both. But I'm just saying, fighters generally decline a little bit. There's somewhat of a slow decline. There's not a
He was never a
complete-
technically sound fight. He was always an
I
explosive.
know him personally, just like you.
I don't care if you know him and he's been on your knees.
He's been practicing fundamentals since 6 years old. His father would make him do it for hours.
I
Practicing.
get it, but he was never a fundamentally sound. He was always doing the shit. Why can't nobody replicate it?
Yes, he
Why
was.
can't nobody replicate
Oh
it?
my goodness!
Nobody can replicate it. Nobody. He can't even teach his style to others. Why? Because they don't have
but
that God-given gift.
No,
If
you're
you
right.
if you look at Roy Jones Jr.'s early career, he did do all the fundamentally things correct. I
Hell,
think
wasn't he
you.
training a Norman Jr.?
He trained Chris Eubank Jr.
No, he was training Norman Jr.
I don't think so.
Yes, he was training Norman Jr. and then
I
bailed
know.
out because his style training was not fit for them. And this is a young athletic fighter. I remember they had it back and forth for a little while.
I'll probably still whoop your ass, Fun Truck, even though you're a lot younger than me. I'll probably, yeah, you're too inexperienced. But when we were both in our primes, forget about it. You would have got fucked up.
Man, tell him, Fun Truck.
Nah, but
Tell
Fun
him,
Truck,
your Mexican ass will beat the shit out of him, bro.
Fun Truck could fight, but if we were both in our primes, nah. But he could fight. He definitely could fight. Got good skill. He's one of those silent killer type dudes, unlike some of these loud mouths that don't fight from Puerto Rico. This guy's a silent
He'll
killer.
do you like Carbajal did to that one guy last night we watched versus Martinez.
Oh yeah, Humberto Gonzalez. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that Carbajal was no joke. I'm about to drop. Do you remember this one, HLD? Kevin Kelly versus Derek Gainer 1.
Damn, bro, no, I don't.
What about you, Timothy? You're around our age.
Kevin Kelly versus Devin Gainer.
Derek Gainer 1.
Wait, hold up. Not Derek.
As soon as he play, you know how it is. It's one of those things that once you play, you're like, oh yeah, I remember this shit.
That fight was crazy. I'm gonna drop. Literally, I just finished writing it. I'm gonna record it and drop it today.
Derek the Smoke Gainer was a good boxer.
It's just Derek Smoke. There's no the there, but yeah, that's him.
The thing is Kevin Kelly was also
one of the greatest featherweights who ever lived. Kevin in his prime.
Bro, you want to know something crazy? I'm friends with I'm friends with this girl who she's like older than me, but she's dating one of Kevin Kelly's like opponent. Remember the I'm not supposed to say this, but he fought Kevin Kelly and then
what's his name?
James Pips.
Yeah, I did a video on Pips versus fucking Kelly. I literally dropped a video on Pips versus Kelly.
Yeah, I am friends with his girlfriend.
What's Pips like these days? He must have brain damage.
He lives in Texas, and they're going to be happily married, hopefully soon.
Have you met him? Does he have any damage from boxing?
No, he looks fine. I've seen pictures of him and stuff, and I've talked to him. Everything's
Okay,
fine.
that's great because he took Kevin Kelly beat the. Matter of fact, I feel like playing that. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, remember Kevin Kelly like stood over the top of him and shit.
I'm gonna do it right now. And you know what Kevin did that? Because Pips during the weigh-in pushed him. I'm gonna play
what
this right
happened
now.
is
I'm gonna play this
okay.
right now. Let me play this and you tell the story after. This is Kevin. This is a prime Kevin Kelly, one of the greatest welterweights who ever lived.
Yeah, and I was telling him, I'm like, I think you actually
Hold
did
on
a
a second.
pretty
Let's
good
just watch
job.
this.
He was like Charlie Murphy.
Shooting face counters like he's Mr. Spock. He consistently floats into range like Starlink, where he maintains gymnast-level balance. Kelly attacks like a rabid pit bull as he blisters James Pips from his southpaw stance. The flushing Flash then jumps in the phone booth like he's Clark Kent, where he AK-47s a merciless assault while he swivels around Pips like he's in an office chair. Kelly quickly counters like he's playing speed chess, and then teleports in with blinding combinations that even leave the Flash having to watch in slow motion. The Queens native then jumps in the pocket like some car keys, repeatedly delivering extra crispy four pieces like he works for Uber Eats. Kevin then aims his ratchet downstairs as he repeatedly tenderizes James's ribs like an overnight marinade. Despite all of this, the rugged Texan keeps coming. But Kelly slips and dips while gliding out of the way like he's Usher. Kelly then flips the script, making Pips pay for his aggression by perfectly planting his left hand like he's a florist, which knocks the kickstand out from under James, dropping him. Pips bravely gets up and begins firing back, but Kelly proceeds to mercilessly beat James like he's collecting gambling debt on Mulberry Street. However, the gritty Texan stays feverishly working in that phone booth like he's a Ma Bell repairman, swinging with reckless abandon as the two featherweights go toe-to-toe like they're waltzing on Dancing with the Stars. Then Pip connects with a straight right that slams like Onyx. But this just summons the mean streak out of Kevin, who then pops off like Orville Redenbacher with a sizzling 16-punch unanswered rainstorm. But James keeps relentlessly barreling forward like Jason Voorhees, equipped with a laser scope on that right hand, forcing Kelly to take a quick lunch break on his back foot, while also channeling his inner Sweet Pea Whitaker on defense. Kevin finishes a Snickers and a Red Bull and clocks back into work for round 4, where seconds in, Kelly presents James with a perfectly fitted three-piece like he works for Brooks Brothers, which blows out Pips' knees like he played 20 seasons on the Knicks, collapsing him to the canvas. Muhammad Ali's spirit then jumps into Kevin's body like the movie Ghost, as he screams in James's face like Father Marin exorcising a demon, begging him to get up. But Pips is unable.
There it is. So he screamed in his face like that. What Kevin told me, it was because in the weigh-in, Pips like pushed him or something. That's what I was.
Little extra, man. He has every right. If there's some shit like that goes on, you have every right to.
Yeah. What's up, Jackie? Marco on IG Reels, him on the show, he's like a singer without auto-tune. Okay. Well, nobody could scream for an entire show, can they? I don't think so.
Hey, Marco.
What's up?
How long you see this Booty Cheeks versus Lima go?
Hey, I just saw that. I just saw him earlier today on a clip. The way he's looking for this fight.
You guys, James fucking said in the stare down, he said, "I'm not actually trying to fight you. I'm just."
Booty Cheeks said that, or Lima said that?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the James Pips versus.
Okay.
Booty Cheeks.
Yeah, we moved on.
I think Booty Cheeks is going
like 12
to.
seconds ago.
I'm not calling him Booty Cheeks, by the way.
Booty
I think
Cheeks.
Boots is going to overwhelm him.
Who keeps saying booty cheeks?
Alan calls Boots Booty Cheeks.
That's kind of suspect, ain't it?
It's a little gay, but it's okay.
Hey,
there's no such thing as little. Either you are,
Well, what the kids say these days.
Only the tip, man. Only the tip.
The kids these days say if something. We used to say back in the day, that's ass. Remember? So they
Cheeks.
call it
Cheeks.
cheeks. Yeah.
Cheeks.
He's just saying he's ass.
Well, I saw Lima earlier today, and the guy definitely is coming in shape. You know what I mean?
He's jacked, but what's that?
Yeah, but like I said, at least he's coming.
It's really
He's not looking like Butterbean. Is what I mean. At least the guy takes his shit serious. You know what I mean? He's in the gym. You can at least give him that.
The keys to victory for Lima, he has to put boots on his back foot. And he can't stand still. He can't just be there in a pocket. He got to keep going forward, slight movement, but he has to keep boots on his back foot because
he is a pressure fighter.
I believe Boots can't fight off his back foot. He has no pop. In fact, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go for it.
No, you go ahead.
No, I just don't. I like similar to like Mexican style fighters. Like when you put them on their back foot, their power diminish. He doesn't have much power off his back foot, and his footwork isn't that good on his back foot.
Oh, that's racist. His footwork is actually pretty good in my opinion.
His footwork is pretty. It's
but are you listening to what he's saying on the back foot?
His footwork is great against terrible guys with terrible feet fighters. But if you have solid feet or even really above average feet, like Karen, it makes his feet look pretty terrible.
Bro, how is Lima gonna get in there? I know he's a southpaw.
He only has one gear. Come forward.
I don't remember the last southpaw that Boots fought, so that's something to consider. But at the end of the day, he needs to put Boots on his back foot the entire fight. Come in great condition and keep him on his back foot.
You got money on Lima or something?
No, man. He's giving his dissecting. He's just dissecting what he sees from what Boots is.
Yeah.
I don't think you know who Limas is much, Alan Day, but
I don't know much about Lima. I don't know much about Lima.
He's going to come in just the way that he's going to come in, and then Boots is probably going to hit him with a right hand and then like a left uppercut kind of thing.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a right and a left. He can hit him with nothing.
And it's gonna be interesting to see how Boots' power. I mean, because to me, his power is like a 7 to me. He's got 6-7 power. It's more overwhelming power. It's not like that one punch thud.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see how it translates to 54 guys in that weight class.
He's got an accumulative. Accumulative style power of an 8. Yep. I give him an accumulative power of 8. Now one punch. Like I said, one punch. I kind of agree with you with the 6.
He got Earl Spence type pop to me.
What's up, R. Hayes?
Right, good.
We got our friend from Scotland who's joined us. What's up?
Yo, what's happening? I was just going to say there, see with Lima, I've been watching. I've actually seen a few of his fights because he's fought over in the UK before.
Mm-hmm.
He fought an Irish guy called Aaron McKenna, who's like quite a big 160 pounder.
Tall guy, right?
Distance with him. Yeah.
Quite
lanky. He's like 6'2" for a middleweight, so he is big. But see, the one thing with Lima, he's durable, mate, and he's got a good engine, but his balance is terrible, man. I think. See if Boots just hits him cracks him with a jab, he'll be able to put him on the ropes pretty easy, I think, because his balance isn't there at all, the guy. And I honestly think Boots is going to stop him, man. I think that's the reason why they've chose Lima, because he's never been stopped, and he's went the distance with guys like Aaron McKenna, as I said, who are big middleweights, and I think Boots is going to stop him and make a statement.
Well, I mean, like Boots was very open and honest, saying he wants a tune-up. So yeah, by definition, a tune-up is somebody you should fucking stop.
This guy is exactly like he just said. I mean, he terror. You know, that was a great analogy. He doesn't have great balance. He's very cement-footed. He just to come forward cement-footed, very durable. I would say, like you said, he is in shape. Like I was saying earlier, I mean, the guy is in shape, but I don't know if his skills are. They're not elite of any style. He's just
it sounds like the typical type of fighter that Boots fight. He fights a lot of stone foot guys. I don't know much about Limas, but I know the type of fighters he liked to fight.
He's a David Avenesian, bro.
Okay. Yeah, but see these guys you're talking about, like they would give people a really hard fight, but Boots makes it look simple. Like, see, even though they are just come forward like throwing bombs type of guys. They're the type of people that draw good boxers into a firefight, but Boots doesn't do that, mate. He just picks them apart.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he picks apart guys who have negative feet and low IQ.
Yeah, but mate, these guys are in such good shape that it's even a good boxer that can move. These guys know how to get them into a fight, but they can't get near boots, mate.
Yeah, like I mean, if that's Staniona's bout, I mean, Staniona's literally had
Just
no
stood there.
levels to his game.
He just stood there.
He just stood there. He was just a punching bag. Karen, I mean, like Karen showed multiple ways to beat Boots. The first time, he gave him movement. The second fight, he put him on his back feet, and Boots looked awful in both. So, be interesting to see.
Well, mate, look at it like this. Look at that Villa guy, right? What's his name? Something Villa. Is it Roman Villa that Boots knocked him out in the 11th round? Well, he fought Rashid Ellis, who I would say is a pretty good back foot fighter, and he was struggling with it.
Alright. He's alright.
He's decent, mate. Do you know what I mean? He can move about a bit, and Villa was cracking him all over the ring at times, and with Boots, it was just easy mode, man. People go at me Boots as well. Oh, he gets hit with punches.
Is this a pay-per-view fight, guys?
Surely not.
No, it's the Zone. Matter of fact, that's what they want me to I have a deal with the Zone now. Those of you guys, and to buy it. You know what it is? Yeah, I think you have to. Do you have to buy it? I think you do.
You have to be subscribed to then get the.
Right.
I don't unless it's on that pay-per-view.com.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I know that they want me to promote it, and I think I have my own specific link. It's like DAZN.com/Marco Boxing, but I don't know if that's only for pay-per-view.
For DAZN, you have to have the subscription to then get the pay-per-view.
I would like to see Boots versus Madrimov.
Madrimov is going to be out. I would hope he's out for a while. He needs to clean his shit up.
Yeah,
I think he's a hype job. I've never thought highly. If you've seen any of Madrimov's past fights before Blood,
I did.
He's trash, bro. He's trash.
I like Madrimov.
I mean that might be good too, like Boots
because
and Madrimov. But
I
don't know why everyone's like. It feels like everyone's kind of like crapping on Ortiz versus Crawford, and I don't know why.
Mate, people are saying Madrimov's not good, but he had 10 fights and he gave Crawford probably his hardest fight he's ever had with 10 professional bouts.
It was just awkward. I wouldn't say as hard as he just made Bud think a little bit.
Mate, that defo was his hardest fight.
But the problem is he was super patient, and to me, he really didn't want to fight. So it made it look more, it was a bit deceiving because Madrimov he came off scared in that fight to me.
Mate,
I didn't think Bud was trying to engage either because he didn't do shit for the first 5 rounds either.
Crawford was trying to lead him into counters. Madrimov was the guy taking the front foot and using his right hand.
If you look at the Madrimov fight with Crawford and the Canelo fight with Crawford, very similar. He didn't do shit for the first 5 rounds, and then he took over the second half.
I thought in the Madrimov bout, I think Bud, he miscalculated the type of fighter he thought Madrimov was going to be. He thought Madrimov was going to try to jump on him, be more high volume, and he fought a totally different fight. He was super patient, and I think it just threw him off a bit. But once he found out that he didn't want to fight, that's when he jumped on him. So I think that's the difference. With Canelo, he knew the entire fight that Canelo couldn't do nothing with him. Like he came in a fight and threw like 2 or 3 quick jabs or punches immediately to set the tone. Like Canelo didn't have a chance against Bud at all. Like he didn't even want to step. He didn't even want to come in a pocket for real. He was completely off balance versus Madrimov, who had good balance but just didn't want to fight.
Well, he does have more balance because he is a bit young and more athletic than Canelo. You got to give that. I give that to Madrimov as far as
but Canelo never really shown balance against guys with elite feet.
Mate, see if Crawford Canelo.
He did, and versus Lara and shit like that early on.
He did. He looked terrible against Lara.
No, he didn't.
See if Crawford fought Canelo at 154, like the 154 version of Canelo. Crawford would crunch him. He'd stop him, mate.
Nah, I think it would have been a better fight, though. I think Canelo.
I think it would have done him.
I would like to, a fresher Canelo at 54 in the weight class he probably should be in, 54-60. I think it would have been a better fight, in my opinion.
Crawford
68.
nearly stopped him, mate.
No, he wouldn't. I don't think Bud would have stopped. I mean, well,
I don't
had
think
He,
Bud
he
stopping
nearly did.
Canelo.
He nearly made him quit. He wanted to turn his back at points.
I think if they fight again, I think Bud will stop him.
Well, we'll see.
Definitely.
We shall see Cinco de Mayo.
Fun
We
truck.
we
What's up?
won't see. We won't see. They're not fighting again.
This dude's always eating. What's up?
I'm excited for Boots. You know, it's going to be another 6 months before he fights another tune-up after this fight.
Booty cheeks.
That's what sucks about Boots being so athletic and a good fighter among the boxing consensus is that we know he has the skills, but he's going to go in, probably make the fight more competitive than it needs to be, and then he's going to fight another tune-up in 6 months, and then goes another year of us talking about what if Boots can fight somebody of his caliber.
Oh,
And by then he'll be like 47-0, and he's about to break Mayweather's record.
He's got a slightly better career than Boo Boo Andre.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
It's about the same. I mean, they haven't fought anybody.
And all they do is just chirp about being the best, but they don't fight
Yeah.
anybody. They're equal.
Well, we
And
can't say
Andrade's-
it's slightly better than Boo Boo Andrade. I mean, because at the end of the day, Boo Boo still fought a huge David Benavidez coming off a long break. I don't think.
All right. So, but because I mean, Boo Boo has taken. I mean, he's older now too, but he's taken some damage, if you will, in that Benavidez fight. But had it been like Boots and Boo Boo at 160 before Boo Boo lost, who wins that fight?
I think Boo Boo smokes.
I do too, man.
I think he smokes booty cheeks.
I do too, man. I'm not lying. At 160, I think Boo Boo smokes him.
Me too.
Oh man, I don't know.
Boo Boo has good boxing skills. I think him versus David Morrell is a good scrap.
Mate, how could you think, like, I think you are sleeping on how good of a talent you have got in Boots, because I've seen Demetrius Andrade stink the place out against European level fighters. Like the type of level of fighter that Boots would demolish, but he's gone the distance with them.
We're on the downside with Boots. What's his name? Hayes. We're on the downside with Boots because this guy's just not doing shit. He's 28 years old, and what are we doing? What are we doing?
Mate, who wants to fight him? He offered Brian Norman Jr. what 1.7 million. The guy didn't even want to get in the ring with him. Like, what more can you do than that? Like,
What more can you
fought him
do?
afterwards.
I mean, what more can you do? Well, Brian Norman showed everyone what he could do. You go to Japan, you get that bag, and then you sign and get a bag in this Hanny bout, probably double to triple the amount that Boots ever made. And he's still only 23 years old.
That's what I'm talking
Devin
about.
Devin Haney wouldn't even get in the ring with Boots. He was having catch weights at 143 and shit. As soon as Boots vacates and moves up, he moved to 147, mate. That's what happened.
Watch yourself. Boots wanted a 152 catch weight to fight Haney.
Mate,
That's
Boots
what they
was
say. I gotta
demolishing
hear it from Boots' side because I don't know if that's even all true, man.
Gosh, man, come on, man.
That Bill Haney side. At what point was there any time for any negotiations between the T.O., Norman Jr. and a Boots? Come on, that was all within a week. Like, no way. I don't see that.
At the end of the day, we heard from Devin's side that they wanted to fight Boots. We never heard Boots in his entire career say, this particular person I want to fight.
Devin was not gonna fight no Boots. That dude don't even want Norman Jr. He's there now until we'll see if he bails out. Slipping in the sauna.
You can use your hate. You can hate all you want to. The fight is made, and they're gonna fight. I mean,
you
Devin
basically
Haney
just said it's okay for
I'm
Brian
hearing there's backups though. I'm hearing there's backups.
Brian Norman.
Boots.
Brian Norman has already surpassed Boots.
No.
He's only 22
Wait,
years
what?
old.
Not even unified.
How?
That's actually a debatable topic right there.
Well, here's the thing. Hayes. I don't put so much onus or so much whatever on belts. It's who you beat. It's not really the belts you win. Because look, Rolly's a fucking champion. You beat him, are you like, ooh, champion?
Wait, can I bring something up?
Go ahead.
Marco, when he was supposed to fight Cody Crowley in Philadelphia, like, who the fuck is that guy?
Good point. I mean, he was a decent fighter, but he wasn't.
You don't know.
Wait,
you
wait,
don't know
let me
the
finish.
great Cody. You don't know who he is, bro.
Let me finish, HLD. So, for example, he was going to fight him, and then they put somebody for late replacement. I can't remember, but that's just another example of how 6 months will go by before he fights another nobody. Like that was supposed to be his coming out party. DAZN, Philadelphia, Eddie Hearn. Then we get this like almost 2 years later.
They're juicing that contract, but he's got a nice guaranteed contract. So why risk losing losing a $3 million per fight deal that he's got? You know what I mean?
You risk it. You risk it like Brian Norman Jr. did. He went up to.
Yeah, but no, Brian Norman Jr. was making 300,000, 200,000. He was on the undercard of Michaela Mike. Like he wasn't making money, so he risked it to get to that point. But Boots, he got stolen from Showtime. And he got a nice guaranteed deal, and he's like, bro, I'm gonna cruise it. I'm gonna cruise it.
Listen, man, Brian Norman went to San Diego, beat a 32-0 Centillion, which is surpassed anything Boots has ever done in his career by a landslide. At 22 years old.
You actually got some good takes, Alan.
I know.
Well,
I know.
Sometimes.
I know. Brian, and the kid is 22 years old.
Yeah, no, it's exactly that.
And now he's about to fight Devin Haney. Come on, man. 22, 23 years old.
Devin got him while he was young. Boots is going to be somebody.
So when Brian Norman knocks out, when Brian Norman knocks out Devin,
entirely huge welterweight at that. And
it's a good name. It's a good name for Norman Jr.
Easily can go to 154.
It's a good name. It does fit him well to have him on his resume. As a knockout, it better be knocked out.
Where the hell was Boots at 22 years old? Did we even know him? 23.
Nope.
That's all I'm saying.
Nope.
Is that anyone else's fault? I'm sorry.
No,
How many
definitely know who he
have to
was.
knock out before someone takes notice?
No, I mean,
how am I in Scotland? How am I in Scotland and I know who Boots was when he was fighting like Lipinets and Chris Van Heerden and shit, but yous are saying yous don't know him? Like what?
I'm
I in
sorry.
Scotland? Like I'm in Scotland, staying up watching him before he was even a world champion, but yous don't even support him. Like that's crazy to me.
We don't. We want you to move in the direction of wanting to be that motherfucking champion. We have high standards over here, and you're not moving in that direction. We're not with that.
But HLD, dude, check it out though. Is it possible that everyone's avoiding Boots?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope.
Here's
Nobody's
my
avoiding. Because we know the business over here too well. We understand what's going on in and out. We see that. We're very involved in what's going on around it.
So if C-level fighters aren't scared to fight Boots, what makes you think A-level fighters are scared to fight him?
Look, the fact that Turkey, and as it said, yo, that man wants 2 tune-ups at 154. Before he fights who I want him to fight, man, he could stay with Eddie Hearn. Let Eddie Hearn waste his money with that.
The tune-up thing is weird, but
I mean, he avoided Ortiz.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Marco? Being in his prime, why does he need tune-ups right now?
He doesn't, because we're talking 7 pounds. 47 to 54, 7 pounds. There's no excuse. I get if he, like what Bud did. Bud went from welter to super middle. Okay, get a tune-up. Get a 50. No, I don't know what it is. Is it? I don't know. Is it his apprehension? Is it his management's apprehension? Is it Eddie Hearn's apprehension? What is it?
Look at exactly that. Look at exactly what look at what Crawford just did. Motherfucker went up. He didn't say I need a tune-up. I went for it. What is Big Fish known for? No tune-ups. He just goes for it. And let's go. No, this kid is he's a disgrace to Philly right now, the way he's acting.
What?
He's not moving in the direction of a champion at all.
My man got the fake lineal title.
Look, Alberto's always working at. Look at him. He's working at Walmart. Look, he's fucking scanning items.
Bro, get out of here, bro.
I just muted him. Yo, Mo, why don't you jump in the chat, man? Tim, what are you talking about? Jackie.
How do you go from a lineal unified champion to a tuna? That's unbelievable.
I thought the same thing, Jackie. I thought that was Aiden too earlier. I'm like, yo, is this Aiden? Why are you changing your name so much? He's like, no, that ain't.
You know what it is? The YSMs of the world and the fanboys of the world, they have more confidence in Boots than he does. His
He's
team
only got
center don't have that much
he's
confidence
only got
in him.
3 people he talks to. He talks to that YSM fool. He talks to Greg Hackett, that butterball, and there's that one chick that he just recently did a little interview with.
No, if you look at Boots, he's got the technical abilities, he's got the frame. He's just not fighting anybody of noteworthy like competition.
Well, I mean, so that tells the story because guys are in showcase bouts for a reason. You're in showcase bouts to show that, okay, I can do this. But we don't know what you can do until you actually have an elite competition and have a fight. Like,
Right,
we
so
really
who would
don't
that
know who
be?
Boots is. We don't know if
Who would-
Boots is who he is because you can't do those things that you're doing against lower competition
Yeah, but
against
bro,
the very
you can
elite.
also say the same
Who
thing
is the
about
elite?
like how Terrence Crawford, like literally, it seems like he's running away from Boots, like in a way. And trust
What?
me,
How's he running
I love
away
Terrence
from
Crawford.
Boots?
I'm a huge
Boots
Terrence
is
Crawford
Bo-
fan. I wanted
That's a bad-
Terrence Crawford to win, just like I want
First off, Boots is
Big
not
move.
in front of Bud or he's not directly behind him. Like Bud's not looking for him. You know what I'm saying? If
Alan.
Boots want that fight, Boots needs to be knocking down the door trying to get that fight.
Alan.
The same way Bud was knocking down the door to get Canelo, that's how Boots should be trying to do to get Bud. He don't want that fight like that.
Hey, when has Boots been at the end of one of these fights for Bud at 147 that he's like, yo, I'm here, man. I want this smoke. When has he been to one of Bud's fights that like, yeah, I'm ready to do a little face off with you. I want next. Has he ever done that?
Never.
I
He does a bad job of
I
promoting
literally
himself.
never heard this dude say, "Hey, I want this fight next."
He was at
I've
the
only
match
heard
about
him
fight.
His job is
Right,
literally
forget
to fight
Bud.
in the
Forget
ring,
Bud.
not to
Who
make
Hey.
else is elite?
Xander at 22 was at the fight with Fundora when he knocked that one dude out and stepped in the ring and faced him off and like, yo, I want next because he was the mandatory. Well, what did that dude do? He vacated. He got in the ring right after Abbas won his title. And what he do? Get in the ring. I'm chasing it. I want you next. I never seen Boots done that shit ever.
Marco,
what's up?
If David Benavidez goes the distance with Yard in like a semi-competitive fight, do you still consider him a monster?
Yes.
If he goes the distance, it's semi-competitive, yes, because Yard isn't a bum. Yard isn't some.
Oh, now he'll be considered a cookie monster. Okay,
that's a good one, HLD.
Yeah, I would. Now, if it's a super close fight and David doesn't, but yeah, I would. Would you?
Marco.
And if he loses, oh.
Yeah. What if he loses, Marco?
Then no.
then was he the man that everybody thought he was?
That's the question.
I guess not. Oh, not at light heavyweight at least. Definitely at middle, but not at
Marco.
light. What's up?
What if he gets floored, but then he dominates afterwards?
I mean, it's a likely chance he get floored.
Yes.
I mean,
If he dominates, he dominates. Every fighter gets.
He's been dropped before.
Yeah.
Couple times.
David's been dropped?
Yeah.
Couple times.
By who?
It was a
No, just
Ronald Garville.
Morel, but that wasn't a real. He only got dropped once.
No, Ronald Garville put him clean on his ass.
Who?
Ronald.
Has he ever been like hurt though? Like that was
He got dropped
Yes, he
hard
has.
off that Ronald Garville, man. It was a decent. He flowed him decently.
That was a
Put him
flash
right on his
knockdown.
pockets, man.
That was a flash knockdown.
Right, that was a
Still,
flash.
mate, flash or not, mate. If a bigger puncher than Ronald Garville catches you with that, mate, it could be night.
Nah, his eyes didn't roll back. Like when Ryan caught Haney with the left hook, you saw
Yeah, but
Haney's
it's
eyes roll
Ronald
back.
Garville, mate. He's not known as like a big puncher, and he done that to him.
We'll see. I mean, at 175, he still got a lot to prove.
Yeah, I have to say that about David Benavidez. If Morel and Boo Boo were just slightly bigger, I think the fights would have been more competitive, which brings me to believe that he's one of the biggest weight bullies in the sport.
I mean, hey, Juma here don't want to accept it that Morel was hurting him at times. There were a few punches where it shook Benavidez. And you don't want to accept that.
Benavidez has this Tyson Fury defense where he's just leaning back and tall. He's taller than most of his opponents, and he leans back and just kind of like I've never seen that before, other than Tyson Fury.
How tall would you say Benavidez actually is?
He's
Like
6'3".
6'3".
I mean, I've interviewed him before. They said he's about
Hey,
6'3".
Funcheck, so you saying he leans back kind of like Ryan Garcia? You mean like when he?
No. Like Fury, Tyson Fury.
Well, see Anthony Yard. I've seen him in
because
person.
Fury is so much taller than all his opponents, and Benavidez for the most part is that much taller than all his.
Anthony Yard's like 5'11".
Like 6'3" for a super middleweight is the equivalent of 6'9" for a heavyweight.
Anthony Yard.
Yeah, and he's got those short arms and stuff, but he knows how to like put those punches together, like boom, 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 boom.
Right.
But it's like a machine gun, you know. It's like that's what David Benavidez is. He's like a machine gun.
His hands
Morella
are real
has
low,
got those
though.
long arms.
His
He's
hands
got
like stay at his hip.
So he's listed at 6'2" with a 74.5 arm reach.
He's a little taller than that.
I think he's 6'3". Yeah,
he tells me 6'3". That's what he literally told me. But who the fuck knows?
And then Yardy is listed at 6 foot.
I've walked by Yard. He was at that. I went to that sparring event in Brooklyn. He was right
he looked
there.
small.
He was
A small. 6'2".
no. He was. I'm 5'11". He had me by about an inch or two. He might be like 6.
He might be a 6 footer then.
Oh no, he's definitely 6 feet. It might be 6'1".
Yard fought Beterbiev, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And he was whooping his ass. No better.
Gave him a fight.
Yeah.
Oh.
Marco.
I don't know about whipping his ass.
Oh no, that's what I'm thinking of. Kovalev. He was whooping Kovalev's ass until Kovalev caught him.
Mate, see if that fight was in any other country, Anthony Yard would have been a world champion because I think it was like the 7th round and he was just punching Kovalev and Kovalev wasn't even doing anything back. The ref
Kovalev
let
was
it
shot
go on.
by then. I mean, ever since Canelo knocked him out, he was done.
Yeah, but Yard just gassed and then Kovalev just hit him with one jab and it was just pure exhaustion. It knocked Yard over and they couldn't get back up.
Yo, I'm hearing that.
Actually, Marco, before Kovalev and Canelo, Kovalev was getting his ass kicked. Was it Yard or no?
Yeah, no, that was that fight.
Yard.
Mate, he
Kovalev was getting
months
fucked up
after.
by Yard, and then he caught him and took care of him.
Marco.
What's up?
Real quick, we were doing a film study at the Johnny show, the Hangout Spot, and we were noticing that Haney's feet are really wide. Like, he has a really wide stance. He has to lunge in. Like, you know when he does that bow and arrow jab? When he, like, tosses it in? And he has no inside game. I think he's going to get knocked the fuck out on November 22nd.
I don't know. I could see Norman, and I hate to say this because I like Bill Haney, but I'm going for Norman. Like, but if I have to give you who I think's not who I'm going for, but analytically, it's 50-50. I could see Haney outboxing him and staying away, but I could see Norman also catching him and doing some damage.
Marco, he's not going to be able to do all that clinching shit because when he actually fights dudes his own size that are not JoJo or Loma that he outweighs by 40 pounds, that clinching was ineffective against Ryan. So he's not going to be able to pull that same shit he did. He's going to get knocked out, Marco.
Well, see, the difference with Ryan is a classic example of the punches you don't see are the ones that get you. Norman, while he hits harder than Ryan, isn't as fast, so he might be harder for Norman to land than it was for Ryan.
You think Jin Sasaki saw that left hook coming, bro?
No, but again, Devin Haney does have very high level reflexes. He's a very good reflex.
Nah, Marco, it's overrated.
I just have to appreciate both of them for taking this fight because it's a really good fucking scrap. And instead of a fight like this weekend with Boots, you have a good fight to look forward to with Devin. So shout out to both of them.
Well, they didn't. The Haneys didn't want that fight. I can't give them props. They were trying to get.
What the fuck? He signed on a dotted line. What do you mean you can't give him props?
Yes, because Turkey didn't want to pay him for any other bullshit.
This guy could have gone an entirely different way.
Hold on, radio. They were trying to get overpaid against what's that 140 contender from Spain that no one cares about?
Who the hell's radio?
You're all over the place with this, Alberto.
Sandor Martin.
No.
No, he's telling the truth. They were going to fight Sandor Martin at one point.
None of that has to do with what happened with Turkey. Nothing of that has nothing to do with it. Bottom line, the reason why they didn't want this fight is because Bill Haney was caught with his pants down on Coach Malachi's show, wanting to dead the fight when he called Tay Jones, and they put Tay Jones on the phone with Norman Sr. and he got embarrassed, and that's when he was cussing Norman Sr. out, talk about his mother and everything between, because he was caught wanting to dead the fight. That was on Coach Malachi's show.
No, I think you guys are missing the point. They probably saw the fight with the Japanese guy and saw holes in his game, and Devin's a bit older.
No, man, I'm telling you the succession of what happened. That's what happened. Bill Haney did not want the fight, but because he's embarrassed. He can't say no. He's been telling everybody he's got this list and he's going to fight everybody. Turkey got a hold of it, and he said, "You know what? We're going to have you fight. We're going to have you fight Norman Sr." They had Norman Sr. signed before Bill Haney even knew about the fight. Is that you're not involved to knowing this? What happened within that time? There's a lot of shit that happened that you guys don't know.
Eddie Hearn seems to believe that the Haney's didn't want the fight as well. I seen Eddie Hearn saying that in an interview.
What did he say?
He basically just said that he doesn't believe that the Haney's actually wanted the fight and that they get pressured into it by Turkey. Just cause the bag, just for the money.
Yes, it is for the money. Even Eddie Hearn is saying that these guys are now fighting because they're desperate for their cash.
Eddie Hearn did say that.
And they're desperate. I mean, the thing is, you guys don't understand. I don't want to get into it. I mean, I've said it before. Yo, they sold everything. They had to move out everywhere because their financials are not tip-top straight. They're not.
Well, the Haneys didn't want this fight, y'all. They were trying to get Turkey and Matchroom to overpay for the Sander Martin fight. But when nobody took the bait, that's when they got cornered into this fight.
Okay,
no, they didn't, bro.
So
that was a long time ago. What are you talking about? He already fought in Times Square, bro. You talking Sander Martin was last year.
No,
Bro,
they were revisiting it after.
They
were revisiting it.
I don't know.
Imagine that fight though, Haney versus Sandor Martin, pillow versus pillow, man. Be fucking stinky.
Not really, because you saw the Sandor Martin that fought Puello was a different type of a fighter that fought Tio. He was not on his back foot. He was on his ass, wanting to fucking win that fight.
He was trying to load up, but there was
follow
no
this conversation that quickly.
Say what?
Like you guys are moving so fast. I'm sorry, but I love it. I do. I like it.
You got to take some of that ephedrine, bro, so you can, you can keep up. Everybody changes the topic on a moment's notice. That does happen. I understand what you're saying.
Give him some Ritalin, Marco.
Let's get back to booty cheeks.
Yeah, that was the main topic.
Now wait, see before we do that, what happened with Khalil Coe? Is he pulled out against Jesse Hart?
Who?
Khalil Coe.
I don't think so.
Khalil Cole. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, that's
well,
not.
I read
fight's
somewhere
not
that he
happening.
pulled out.
Maybe an injury.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, but I think he might have ducked because I think that's a bit of a step up for him. I think maybe they realised. Don't know. I think I've seen that Khalil Cole get knocked out off a Mexican I'd never heard of before on a Matchroom card, and
look at this. We got a semi-breaking news.
What?
Rayo Valenzuela just tweeted, "A new chapter begins. I'm officially a free agent. First and foremost, I give thanks to God for guiding me through blah, 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 blah. My manager, Rick Majarian, the clown, because I think that dude is a clown, working alongside with my lawyer, Nick Perez. Thank you for making this happen. To my supporters, you've been writing with me, blah, 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 blah.
Man, he don't got no fans.
So, I don't know. I mean, hey, he was forced into fighting
Russell.
Russell. He was.
Yeah.
He was. Like, he did. I mean, if you think about just on the business side, like I said, you got legacy fighters, and you guys got, somewhere in between. They want to make their paychecks, earn some money, and he was not given that chance to do it his way. He was forced to fight Gary Russell.
They wanted Russell to have the belt. Yeah,
right.
I agree.
But still, you're a legacy fighter. Whoop his ass, bro. That's all you got to do. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You're a champion.
They kind of, it was probably a setup because he left Benavidez Senior, and Samson Benavidez Senior, they're connected to the PBC. So the fact that he left them, they probably set him up with that bad matchmaking. He had no business in the ring with Gary Russell in the first place. Stylistically. So it is what it is, and I wouldn't be surprised if the PBC set Benavidez up too, because they know he's gonna drop Samson, he's gonna drop PBC as well, and so you never know. Same. All those dudes. Historically, promoters do it all the time. When they know a guy is not gonna re-up, they do something to kind of sabotage them. So you almost got to knock your next opponent out. I mean, who knows what it could have happened to Bud at the end of his career with Top Rank, and you see what happened to Manny Pacquiao when he was about to leave Top Rank. I mean, it happens all the time, so I wouldn't be surprised. And maybe my suspicions from watching boxing over the years, but something's gonna happen.
Sunday was going to take that belt off Rayo. There's
You can't
multiple
say Rayo was a champ. He needs to fight. Gary Russell had just lost. He had no business for skipping the line in the first place, being in the
You're
battle.
right. I forgot about that in itself.
Yeah, but think about it. It's better for PBC to keep that belt in house rather than letting somebody else take it off Rayo, because he's not that good of a fighter, mate. Somebody else in that division could have beat him and took that right off of him.
Yeah, I agree with you from the business standpoint, but guess what? That's why those promoters are going out of business, because they like to. Exactly. You want to do whatever you can to keep these in-house belts without making a fight that we all need to see. So, hey,
You're Yayan,
your
man.
fault.
Why are you so quiet? What's going on? You working?
What's up, Marco?
No, I'm talking to Yayan. Why are you so quiet? What the fuck was that scanning, Alberto?
I don't know. I wasn't scanning.
It was like,
come on, Marco.
Boop. Something's going on.
Yeah, the PBC should have they should have re-upped on the Pitbull versus Rayo.
What up, Ace?
Even though I had Rayo winning, they should have re-upped on that.
Fight is bums? No, he doesn't justify. You think Stanionis was a bum?
Yes.
He was not a bum. A bum? You guys need to stop using that bum word.
No, you're using it. You're using it. I'm not using it in context, but at the end of the day, Stanionis what is he, a B- C level fighter?
A top 10 rated fighter in the world in a certain division is considered.
Because of the weak division as it is. You got four email champions.
No, it has nothing to do with the division.
Is that Stanionis' fault?
I mean, the fact of the matter, what does Stanionis do to be
top rated?
What did he do to be ranked that high? Like these guys are getting these. Come on, man. These dudes are.
He's not a bum. That's all I'm saying. KO and Chris Colbert. Yeah, Colbert. He was super talented. I don't know what happened to him.
He got knocked the fuck out
by Rayo, right?
His mind is not in it at all.
Well, do you know he's fighting again, Marco? I don't think it's a good idea. Johnny just interviewed him, and he said he's fighting on the Danny Garcia undercard.
Colbert.
Farewell.
Yeah,
Gary Russell was an actual 145 who lost to it.
That doesn't mean because he lost to another that he gets to skip the line after a loss.
Exactly.
That's the same thing that Fundora did, bro. Fundora got knocked the fuck out, and then they gave him Tim Tszyu. Like what the fuck?
That's the PBC way.
No.
PBC business.
Hey, Rayo, after losing to De Los Santos, he came back and had a win against Colbert and Pitbull. Those are good. Those are good wins.
And not to mention, he got robbed. He got robbed.
He got robbed. Which one?
Oh yeah, he fought Colbert the first time and got robbed.
He did. Yeah, that was. And then Colbert was.
I don't think he got robbed, man. I think Colbert. He didn't, bro. Colbert outdid him in the last rounds, bro.
No, but losing a fight like that first one against Colbert is a fight where some fighters turn in another direction. But Rayo came back, and fucking fought through losing the mental battle and getting those 2 wins.
Hell yeah, he had to fight from the dirt up to get back in line.
Hell yeah,
Jackie knows it was a robbery.
I didn't think it was.
Colbert
it was a robbery.
That fight against Gary Russell was such like a unexpected ass whooping that I did not see.
No, it was expected. It was.
I didn't see it, to be honest.
Style make fights.
I didn't see it like that.
Rayo didn't keep his game plan. He needed to fight the same way with angles that he fought Pitbull Cruz, and he tried to go. He tried to go at it with Gary Russell, and Gary Russell wasn't even having that.
That's not true. Style make fights, man. Pitbull it was so easy. I told Marco back then it was going to be such an easy for Rayo. But Pitbull was going to. Pitbull.
So let me ask you,
levels.
Alan. Let me ask you: Is Roach going to fight Pitbull the same way that Rayo did to whoop his ass?
No. Roach is a different fighter than Rayo. Rayo is pretty tall. He's pretty rangy, so he has like a long jab that he could use.
He was very disciplined in that fight versus Pitbull Cruz, and he used angles and he used lateral movement very well versus Pitbull Cruz.
I think Roach is going to rely on counter punching, and he's going to turn Pitbull the entire fight. He's going to turn him, and he's going to counter punch him. Rayo, being that he was tall, he could stay on the outside and stick the jab, and you know what I mean, and fight on his back foot. Roach, I don't think he's going to fight much on his back foot. I think he's going to keep turning him. It's a different type of fight.
So who wins the fight, Roach or
I think I see an 8-4 Roach. I think Roach is going to dominate him.
I think.
Alan, do you have any fights? Do you have any fights yourself?
Huh?
Do you have any?
No.
Okay.
I'm just a boxing fan.
Gotcha.
I mean, I don't know. Like, how is Roach was able to fare very well against Tank, who was a very apprehensive, very
he's a counterpuncher.
Counterpuncher. Pitbull is not
He's
that
gonna
at
bring
all.
it to him.
Right. So can Roach? Because we're thinking, well, if he could survive, Pitbull might not be able to hurt him because Tank couldn't, but that doesn't mean he won't hit him.
Well, you gotta remember though that
Smother him
Roach,
like a,
Roach has a
smother him like-
long history with Tank, so he knew how to fight him regardless. Like he had the confidence in the fight, knowing that.
Yeah, well, that has nothing to do with taking the punches, though. That has nothing to do with taking Tank's punches.
Well, Roach, what has to do with taking Tank's punches is the fact that Roach knew that volume punching was going to beat Tank because he knew that, and then stay disciplined at the same time.
But again, you're negating what I just said. What does it have to do with Roach taking Tank's punches?
I mean, when you're in a fight with someone before several times, you know their cadence, you know how to prepare for it. So I think that makes it a big difference. You're a little bit comfortable. It's
Yo,
kinda
your
like
chin doesn't change. Your chin doesn't change. Pow, you got hit. I took it. I ate it.
Well, I mean, it's a comparison to like Ryan versus Haney, who have a long history together. But Ryan knew that he couldn't be hurt by Haney, and he knew that he hurt Haney before in the amateurs. So he had that built-in confidence that he can pretty much dominate him.
I can't really pick right now. That Roach and Pitbull fight, I can't pick it because I don't know what the fuck is who's gonna show up there. You know, this is the first time for Roach going at 140. I know we all know that the Pitbull's always been a 135 pounder. He came up for this other fight to win it, but still, he's the bigger man. He's the guy who's holding up.
Roach is a 126 pounder.
Yeah,
Roach is way bigger.
Yeah,
Right.
Roach is way bigger than Pitbull, and Pitbull he shouldn't be a 40. I mean, Roach Pitbull should be a 130 at best. He's small.
He can't make
short
it, bro.
arms. He got short arms. He's small.
He's got that Neanderthal body, bro. That dude can't
for
lose
sure.
that much weight.
He's got
That's
the
problem.
red arm.
Yeah, but he's
Roach
not.
was a lot bigger than Tank, and Pitbull looked tiny in there with Tank, man. That's all you need to know, like to tell who's bigger than who. You know what I mean?
He's
Roach's
a big bone
first fight
motherfucker, bro.
His first fight at 135, and he was a lot bigger than Tank in the ring. A lot bigger.
Well, Pitbull got hurt against Fierro. I don't know if y'all seen that fight. He got
Yeah.
cracked a couple times. He looked a little buzzed.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, you guys, can I
would-
tell you a funny joke, please?
Go ahead.
All right, what time is it right now?
3:47. At least where I'm at.
You mean 3:47?
Oh man. So I
Alright,
think
Get this
don't
guy
be
out.
surprised though.
Get this
Don't be
guy out.
surprised
mute
if
up.
Hey,
don't be
Alex.
surprised.
Alex, you might be right.
Yeah,
Go
don't
ahead.
be surprised if Roach put Pitbull on his back foot in this fight.
Yeah, he gonna beat him.
Alan Day, why didn't you laugh at that joke, bro?
Shit was
Yeah,
terrible.
I don't smoke, man. I don't understand we head jokes, man.
Hey, Marco. Hey, Marco.
We head jokes go right over my head.
Hey,
man.
I had
don't
to fix it,
understand
bro,
that
because that joke left us like, what the fuck?
shit. Yeah,
Hey,
I
Marco.
gotta
whole
smoke up. If I smoked, I would have had it. I don't smoke.
What's up, Ian?
My-
See, I don't want to call him my guy Fun Truck, but why don't you be calling him out for talking on the panel and being in the chat?
Huh? No, because you're not in the chat. You'll be in the chat, you'll be muted, you'll be quiet, and you'll start typing. He's doing both.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, can I
You didn't like that answer?
Whenever
Man, I don't even look at the chat. I don't know how you guys do that. I'm on a panel. I could give a fuck you guys in the chat. I really don't care.
You hide yourself.
He
That's some
said
kind
major
of a
fool.
weird double agent. Get out of here.
No, but I'm saying, I mean, I'm focused with you guys. The conversation's this. Don't give a fuck about anybody in the chat.
HLB talked too much shit to show himself.
I sort of have a question for the panel.
Go ahead.
All right, sure.
When
Go for
Tank fought Pitbull, the Pitbull Cruise, was that the first time that we've seen Tank can get beat, or was it like a chink in his armor?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Absolutely. Yo, at the end of that fight, what did we hear? You gonna do a rematch? Oh no. That tells you everything you need to hear. Yeah,
Well,
those chink in that armor, and he don't want to deal with that motherfucker ever again.
Listen,
and we
you
saw
can't
that.
beat every fighter convincingly. It just doesn't happen that way.
Yeah, but when you're supposed to be a Mayweather undercard prodigy, you understood? Yo, any fight that Mayweather had, what he do that was close, he makes sure I'm gonna whoop your ass again. Make sure everybody can say that.
When you have guys who are in your chest like that, nonstop throwing punches,
Maidana, you mean?
Like Maidana, like Pitbull, like
and what the Mayweather do?
Like a Jake LaMotta, it's okay to have a tough fight against him. It doesn't mean
I'm not saying that. Of course, it's okay. But then revenge it. People think that was close. Some people thought that it should have been a draw or he lost. Yo, repeat the fucking whooping, bro.
Well, at the end of the day, I think that fight showed us that. I mean, the blueprint was out on how to. I think the blueprint was out on that fight, but the blueprint really showed his face against Barrios to me. Barrios was the true blueprint on how to beat Tank.
I think it's two different things, man, because I think the reason Tank struggled with Pitbull was because he's probably not used to being in with someone smaller than him. Probably the first time he's ever fought anybody that's smaller than himself.
And Barrios was a big motherfucker.
Yeah, Barrios is tall as fuck. Like, it's polar opposites. Pitbull's like 5'2".
The problem with Tank, to beat Tank, you need to be durable and a high volume puncher.
High volume, exactly. Yes.
High volume,
Jerry
discipline,
Russell.
because you know that Tank doesn't throw punches. You know,
Gary Russell Jr. that we saw 2 months ago against Tank at 135, bro, he got problems.
Yeah, I agree.
He got problems. Gary Russell Jr. that we just saw 3 months ago. Yo, that 36-year-old motherfucking phenom will give Tank serious problems.
Wait,
the
one that beat Ryo?
No, Gary. No, that's his. No, Gary Russell is his older brother,
the Antoine.
Yeah, but
the 140,
Russell Jr.
The 140 that you're talking about is Gary Antoine Russell.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Gary Russell Jr.
Not Gary Allen.
Oh,
Russell.
yeah.
Wait, Gary Allen or Gary Russell Jr.?
You're talking about the older Russell.
Gary Allen Russell Jr. That's him.
Right.
Okay. He's
There's only one Junior. That's why I want to say Russell Jr. is the oldest.
And he lost too. He lost in 22. Okay, so wow, he took fucking 3 years off against Hugo Costandi.
Yeah, he only had one arm. And I think that they almost stole that fight from him. He beat the shit out that guy with one arm.
I want to see.
Yeah, that was Mark Magsayo.
Was it Mark Magsayo?
Yeah, Mark Magsayo.
And right, literally, you're talking about somebody had no. Oh, he was that arm was hanging. That was one arm hanging. And he was just, bro. It looked weird, but he was.
This guy right here. This guy has some of the fastest. Like, let's watch this real quick. This guy will be a challenge for anybody.
Yes.
Him, and also keep in mind,
I like both of this fight. Castaneda and
he's taking his time.
Defense and speed.
Ooh, good movement right there.
Woo! The forearm.
Bro.
You better be okay
Here we go.
Gary Russell Jr. is coming for the
This guy is
finish
no
here
joke.
in the second.
This was just recently. Right?
Yeah, 2 months ago.
This guy's 35.
He's so special, man.
Bro, 36 years old.
No, 35.
This is a good comeback. Man, like you can't even do it.
Look at the speed.
Russell Jr.'s got his number. Like,
He was Roy Jones.
That's
why I give you HLB.
He likes that. He took the bull by the horns. He's got the family where it needs to be. Now he wants to come out and see what he has left.
You put your head in the line for me to bop it like that?
He won that easily with one arm.
You
So
can't bust the
this
break
is really
or
him
nut.
coming back and finding out, seeing what's left.
I would
And what's
fuck
left
you
seems
up.
to be a lot. As it continues.
That's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Special.
That guy.
His brother's good, but he's better, bro.
That
A
guy's
lot
Yeah,
better.
he's special.
He's light or feather, that guy.
He started.
I was
He
just late
started
to
at
wait
126, went up to 130. Now he's at 135.
Yeah, he just don't really fight much.
No.
But he's special.
I
man.
know, Alex. Nobody's donated to that shit. It might not happen.
When did you make the GoFundMe, Marco? Is that the one that I made?
It was yesterday. No, somebody else made it for
Oh.
me. We'll see what happens. If people don't donate, they don't donate. It's just what happens. What are you gonna do? I'll be all right. Either way.
Did you pump it on TVD?
Yeah, today Ness put it in the chat. But you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, Gary Russell Jr. I was very impressed by him.
Yeah, he's super special, man.
Really is.
Again, he just doesn't fight. He don't.
I would
really
love to
fight
see him and Shakur really at
Is
135.
it too late now?
I got
much.
Marco
No,
on Friday.
no, man. It's never.
What'd you say, Alberto?
I got you with a little something on Friday.
See, watching him there, it looks like he was
37. So he's 37. Wow. Oh no, he's a.
How old are you?
No. He's a fucking featherweight. He just fought at 30 though, so he's not.
Yeah, that was his debut. Yeah.
No, that was 35.
No, that was 30.
I was
Oh, you're right. He weighed in at 131 and a half. I mean, he might as well just fucking cut the pound in half and did 30. But yeah.
But the other guy was 135, right?
35 and 3/4. The other guy didn't make weight. It looks
So
like.
there you go. Imagine that. This dude is special, man. I just wish he put it, go out and get it, bro. But I don't know if it has to do with the PVC or what the fuck.
And Loma fucked him up in 2014.
Bro,
Nah, it was a close fight. It was.
He fucked him up, bro. Stop it.
It was a close fight.
He
Stop
made
it,
him look
man.
like
It was a
amateur, bro.
It was
Watch
a
that
close
fight. Watch
It was
fight.
it was a really good
Loma
fight,
won,
man. It was a
for
good
sure.
fight.
I'm gonna say that.
Great fight. Great fight.
Loma had him looking, bro.
Yeah, Loma. Yes, Loma would look. He was the better fighter, but it wasn't. No, he fucked him up. It was a great fight.
I think that Gary.
Go ahead.
Drop $1 in the super chat.
I was saying, I think that Gary Allen. I don't know how many Gary Russell Jr.
Are you guys?
It's like
Gary
four of them.
Russell Jr., which is the one who we just fought.
to-
Everybody else, it has a
He
different.
doesn't care about the money so much
No.
as he cares about like trying to actually be good at what he does. That makes any sense.
He takes care of all his family. His father passed away, and he takes that role utmost seriously to make sure that everybody's in line, everybody's doing their shit right, and while training his brothers too. So
His father was the trainer, I believe.
right, exactly
was.
that.
See now that Gary Russell Jr.'s taking more involvement with training Antoine, you can actually see an improvement in Antoine. Like, I think he's turning into a bigger version of Russell Jr. with his training. Like seeing the Rayo fight, that's probably Gary Antoine's best performance, because I think up until that point he'd had it quite easy. He was just relying on his power. Then he ran into Puyo, got outboxed, and now I think he's back in his boxing bag.
You might be right about that.
I think he is.
Watching the Loma versus Gary Russell highlights right now. It's pretty even. It looks like to me.
I'm down for whatever. Yeah.
No, you can't do that TBV shit. I watched the fight by a fucking highlight reel.
That's what I don't have the time to watch 12 rounds right now. But it looks pretty even. There's a majority win.
We thought you were getting sleepy, Marco.
What's that?
We thought you were getting a little sleepy.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
saying
No,
in the
Loma's
chat.
coming on at the end here. He's hitting him. Gary looks tired.
Marco.
Loma's hitting him with harder shots. Loma's a harder puncher.
Marco.
But we're like, yeah. And well, I don't know. I think Gary Russell Jr. is a very skilled technician. Like, just judged upon that. Like,
Super.
you see that what he's trying to do.
Hey, and everything flowed. It wasn't like there was no hesitation in the thought process of what I'm gonna do. It just plop, 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 plop. Everything. There was no. It was just too smooth, bro. Very few fighters in boxing are like own their skills so smoothly like that. Lomachenko's one of them. Gary Russell's another. But very few. Bivol is another. They're like
Gary
masters
Russell.
at who they are.
See, for me, Gary Russell's the type of guy, he's got knockouts where he's like hitting people with 6-punch combos, and you need to watch it in slow motion just to see like which punch actually KO'd the guy. His hands, he's got rapid hands.
But it's crazy
Yeah.
how Loma just started. Loma hit harder is what it was. He was swelling his eye up. He was hitting him harder.
You're probably right, Marco, when you're saying like comparable to Roy Jones Jr. type of speed. It's like Amir Khan had that type of fast hands as well.
Appreciate you, Jackie. Fun Truck appreciates you. You're the best. Thank you,
This is
people.
a reminder. High peak power and water.
Who got the TV on?
No, it's probably Mark like momentarily or something.
I think he froze out.
I don't know who that.
No,
I'm
he's
here.
talking.
I don't know who that is. Was a TV on?
But that was that. I wish we saw more of them, but I know it's a waste of time expecting it and wanting to call it out to them to put him more often. Like I don't even know what's his goal. Like I mean, after that type of performance, you would think that man, I want a belt, and I don't hear him even saying that.
Mate, he's wasted his career chasing big fights. Like all you've heard for years is him calling out Tank, calling out Haney. Mate, at
So
one
we can't
point,
watch
Gary Russell beats Austin Kidd. That Gary Russell beats that Gary Russell versus Shakur. That would be a fucking nice fight at 135.
Yeah, it would.
It would be a hell of a nice fight at 135. Who else have we got at 135 that Gary Russell could put it up on? Oh, he'll beat Abdullah Mason. I ain't got no. This Gary Russell will beat Abdullah Mason or Noakes for that matter. Yo, somebody washing clothes or something? Like, what the fuck are we hearing?
That's
Alberto. I'm gonna dip out.
Yo, Alberto, why you got some weird noises, bro? Like, yo,
he in the sweatshop. He in the sweatshop, man.
Appreciate you, Michael.
Colorado.
Yo, no fucking lies, you guys. Honestly, I always want to give someone a 9-volt battery and be like, "Can you please go get your fire alarm?"
What?
Huh?
You
heard somebody? You heard somebody's beeping?
Sam
Who
Noakes
doesn't?
and Abdullah Mason shouldn't even be fighting
Well,
for a world
Teal is
title.
black, Mo. Teal is black.
Yo, my bad. What'd you guys say?
Mate, I was just saying, I don't even know why Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason are even getting to fight each other for a world title because it's far too early for both of them.
It's a vacant belt, and there's really nothing else in the division that.
Yeah, but once you win that, you've got a target on your back, don't you? And I just don't.
I agree with you that once you're a champion, that's it. You can't be like booty cheeks saying I want tune-ups and shit. You got to fight the best available.
I don't think they're ready for that. I think they're like 4 or 5 fights away from the top.
I agree. I agree to a point. Like right now, I mean, if I could see someone else who could whoop you, whoop both those guys, which is Gary Russell Jr. I think he would.
You guys really believe then that Gervonta Davis is actually going to retire after the stupid ass exhibition?
I do think he's going to retire.
Mate, he was already mentally checked out before the Roach fight. That was like a sparring match.
Fuck him.
Mate. You could tell, like, Tank's head's not in the game. He was talking about retiring even before he fought Roach.
He doesn't want his shit to get exposed, man. He's not that good, and if he loses, that's all she wrote for all the big money fights that he can make. That's why did you think the New York State Athletic Commission went so corrupted to go against their own rules, which allows for you to change the outcome of a fight even after the final bell? And they still didn't correct it because it's a money grab. They're all in on it.
I think you're giving the fighters too much credit about what they're thinking. I think that all they're thinking of is like, let me get in the ring and start fighting.
Tank has never fought anybody of any elite status in his own division. So you got to stop. He's a globetrotter, always been.
Yeah, but
globetrotter. Oh.
But he got the 90% knockout ratio.
Hey, you better have it when it's a tomato.
Yeah, he's got the rehydration clauses.
Oh, that's a shot at me, isn't it? Oh, damn it. That means something, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I caught it now.
It means something.
I mean, Marco, you got to admit, man, most guys have all knockouts going through their showcase bouts. First 10 or 15. I mean, look, Canelo, his first 40 was in like Tijuana in the bars, man.
Sure, so was Chavez.
So was Haney.
Knockouts. Yeah, and so was Haney's. Haney had a ton of
Tijuana
knockouts.
At least my guy did them here in the U.S., bro. Monster Berlanga, bro. 16-0. I'm telling
you.
And that's my thing, Marco. Why
He
was
did it versus the Bodega Casa.
why didn't you like a dude like
Not the Cantina of Mexico.
Say again?
I said, why didn't you like a dude like Berlanga that had 16 knockouts in the first round?
All showcase bouts.
No.
He probably did early on. You're like, oh, he's knocking him out though, bro. You know how hard it is to knock somebody out?
You can't name one of those guys he knocked out in the first round.
He knocked that black dude out.
Yeah, that's all we know. He was black, and that's messed up. The one and only black dude, the black guy.
Yo, man, he be black dude, bro. He be black.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked
That is true. I can't even think of one guy's name that he knocked out.
Yo, my fellow brothers, my fellow brothers don't even know the black dudes.
Just straight, just volunteer HLD some bullshit, right? Don't you?
He knocked that guy that looked like he had
I just tell you how fucked up it was, bro. That he was fighting a bunch of whoos. A bunch of whoos. That's fucked up.
He knocked out.
But
With
hey, ask me what Puerto Rican dude he knocked out, because I know he probably had a Puerto Rican in it. I have no the fuck idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't have not one name. I have no name.
The Puerto Rican was that guy he fought with a C-section, one of his last fights.
Oh, mantequilla. That's mantequilla, man. You
Yeah,
have to respect. His name in Spanish was Butter.
A C-section.
Yeah, that's the guy, man.
¿Cómo se dice en español? Butter.
Mantequilla.
Mantequilla.
That was his nickname, Mantequilla.
That's crazy.
He came out of prison, bro. They try to build it up with that. Oh, he was in prison, bro, and he was,
ain't he finna
getting his
fight
life.
Gabe Rosado?
How's that?
Ain't he finna fight Gabe Rosado?
I'm hoping that's why Gabe Rosado's coming. He came. He's been wanting to fight.
Damn, boy, Gabe Rosado still getting checks.
Hey, he just fought about a month ago, man. Knocked the guy out.
And that was fucked up, dude. He literally won the fucking shit from Daniel Jacobs. Everybody here knows this.
Man,
that's so messed up.
Yeah, that fight was boring.
The they go, okay.
I want to see Gabe Rosado.
And they're like announcing it, and they're like, wait, hold up.
Man, Gabe Rosado should be if there's a Hall of Fame for journeyman, he should be in there.
He's that motherfucker. He's that motherfucker. But I would hope that he fights Berlanga. I hope Berlanga takes it up in Puerto Rico. I'll probably go to that fight for sure.
Nah, Dio's the best journeyman. Darnell Boone. That's the best journeyman of all time.
Who?
Darnell Boone. He knocked out Adonis Stevenson and had a split decision with Kovalev.
Yeah, but man, Gabe Rosado been with everybody in the ring. I mean,
so's this guy, mate. He's beat like Willie Monroe Jr. He's fought Adonis Stevenson a few times, fought Kovalev a few times. He's been in with all the light heavyweights. But he actually knocked Adonis Stevenson out.
Damn.
I agree, and just so everyone knows,
Marco's playing Candy Crush right now, bro.
No Candy Crush. No Candy Crush, senor. My bad.
He probably doing a Sudoku or
something. See this guy, Darnell Boone? He's the first guy to floor Andre Ward. He floored Andre Ward. He's been in with like Jean Pascal, Erislandy Lara, like every big name, mate. Every big name at light heavyweight.
Damn.
Hey guys, that's all she wrote for me, man. I gotta get some work done. I'm over
out?
Yeah, I'm bullshitting a lot. All right, guys, man. Peace out. I'll catch you maybe around tonight, guys.
You gotta go record T.O.'s next video.
You know it, man.
Yes, to go reset T.O.'s muscles up.
Make boxing great again, bro.
Now I can talk my shit against Danny Garcia and T.O.
Yeah.
Got a nickname for them too.
Why would Danny Garcia be fighting Teofimo?
No, I'm saying because they're Puerto Rican.
Oh, you mean Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Who is this dude, Marco?
What's that?
Who's this dude?
Ask him.
Sorry, ask him.
Bring the pen out, Marco. They think you frozen.
No, I'm not frozen. I'm just sorry. I'm just doing one thing here, and I'll come back to you guys.
Sorry, my bad. Is my microphone too loud or too quiet?
No, you're good.
All right, my bad.
You're good. My bad, people. Hold on. Anyway, all right, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Damn, he's so not Vega. Yeah, I'm tripping. With that one.
Say again?
But he HLD like Teofimo. We call T.O. Puerto Rican, but he, He not Puerto Rican.
Does he like Shakur? Shakur's Puerto Rican.
No, he don't like black fighters.
I forget. Yeah.
Those
You got to
only
ask him.
into
You got
the
to
first
you got
game.
to you got to catch him on that, Marco. Maybe he don't. I mean, he don't like black Puerto Ricans.
Who, Cambosis?
Huh?
No, I'm talking about
HLD.
I'm talking about
He don't
Mo.
like black Puerto Ricans.
He might not.
Black Puerto Ricans.
He might not.
So I'm the only one that likes black Puerto Ricans here.
Hey man, Shakur is a black man. I don't care what none of you
Yeah,
say. He's
Shakur's a
man.
black Puerto Rican, man. Come on now.
Marco, it's like the same thing with me. Like it's like we didn't embrace the other side or what we mixed with. So he's a black man.
Word. I don't know. I don't know what we don't know what HLD looks like. He could be
I got an idea what he looks like. No weird shit though.
like what?
A white Puerto Rican?
I know he bald. He definitely bald for sure.
Bald?
Man, this is
Bald?
that paranoia shit, man.
Why do you think he's bald?
I don't know. He's definitely bald though.
A white Puerto Rican, huh?
A white Boricua.
Hey, Baruica.
Hard to tell. Hard to tell.
You guys,
Oh,
we
no,
can
the
make
best
a
part on
song called
Shakur
The White
resume is,
Puerto
y'all
Ricans.
y'all Mexican homie. What's his name?
Who?
Valdez. That's his best one in my opinion.
Who's?
Shakur's.
No, it's Zepeda.
Oh yeah, him too. But I would say that. I'm gonna say
Nah,
Valdez.
I mean his
Shakur fight is Valdez.
his biggest win is probably Zepeda. His best win is Herring to me.
Yeah,
Jamel Herring?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a black fighter, man. You fought a black fighter.
Nah, but Oscar Valdez was an unbeaten world champion when
Exactly.
Shakur beat him.
They don't remember the
Yeah,
facts.
I was at that fight. I didn't think it was gonna be close, but I mean I didn't think the Herring fight would be
I agree
close,
with that
but at the end of the day, Herring dominated Lamont Roach.
Yeah.
So
Thing is, but Valdez KO'd Burchell with like a KO of the year, then beat Conceição right before he fought Shakur. It was like 30-0.
man, Shakur got some good wins, believe it or not. I mean,
You guys
and
mind if I read that chat? It says, "Salute, Sir Marco. Why are people saying GGG ain't Hall of Famer? I don't
said
get it."
that?
Because Ryan Garcia's an idiot.
Ryan
I
Garcia
don't-
said that?
He said, yeah, he did.
Yeah. HLD's
Hell
definitely
no.
heavy
He didn't
stuff.
say no. He just said he don't
Wears
think
heavily tinted eyeglasses.
he fought nobody.
He said
54.
I don't know why they say that. I think that's silly. Like yeah, he didn't have the highest. He didn't have a bunch of legends on his resume. But again, so like
But
with
the
Roy,
talent is undeniable.
that's not his fault. You know,
He say HLD look like Rick Glazier.
Is that Top Rank's fault? Or whose fault is it?
What Triple G was with Top Rank?
let's see. Triple G beat.
No, I meant Shakur. I thought we were talking about
Oh,
Shakur.
Shakur.
Triple
You guys,
G
Triple G
beat
should be literally like first
Hakeem
round
Uma?
Hall of Famer ballot.
Okay, that's not a great one.
I
Hakeem
can't
Uma,
even see
Gabriel
it.
Rosado,
Very much.
Matthew Macklin,
He was supposed to fight P-Rog too. I think he would beat P-Rog.
Curtis Stevens, Marco Antonio Rubio,
Curtis
Wilson
Stevenson.
Monroe
That's a
Jr.,
good win.
He run the TL.
David
500.
Lemieux, Kel Brook,
That's a-
Danny
that's a-
Jacobs.
David
Canelo.
Lemieux
Danny
is a great
Jacobs
win.
got robbed.
Arguably
Hey.
should have beat Canelo the first fight.
Kell Brook, he should have never went to fight Triple
I
G.
mean, so yeah, he didn't fight crazy good people, but I mean, he was. That's all that was in the middleweight division at that time.
Exactly. You can't
You
fight
can't
a guy.
like resurrect
just like Adrian
people.
Broner. Just like Adrian Broner. When he was at 135, it was nobody of it was no Terrence Crawford yet. It was no none of them dudes at 135 when he was there.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
fact.
more on the thing.
Yeah, I got it, man.
Oh, what's up, Mo?
What's up, Mosif? What up, Momo? Mau.
Hey,
Briggity.
what's up? And hey, Fun Truck, you look amazing, by the way.
Come on, man.
That's weird.
Thank you, man.
Well, I could have told you I'm weird.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
This dude's wild, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tim. Where you going, Jackie? Where you going? Where you going? All right. You know what? Let me wrap this up. Anyway, I gotta go out with the fam. I'll catch you guys tonight, though.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace. Love, peace, and chicken grease.